set, hut, hut.
As the hills of West Virginia resound with the sounds of Gold and Blue football.
Almost heaven, West Virginia.
Now let's bring on the Mountaineers. Goes around about the 50 to 10 to 5. A touchdown, West Virginia. He did it.
He did it. Patrick White. Touchdown, Tay Von Austin.
The Don Nehlen's Mountaineers enjoy walking in where angels fear to tread.
I think you think that these guys are going to fall over dead for you. Well, I got news for you. They're going to punch you right in the mouth.
It's Mountaineer pride.
Nothing cheap, nothing dirty, but West Virginia football. West Virginia football.
Leave no doubt tonight. They shouldn't have played the old Golden Blue. Not this night.
They've done it. They've done it. A perfect season.
And the Mountaineers, for the first time in history, undefeated and untied.
Don Nehlen and his Mountaineers, for the second time, have finished a regular season with an unblemished mark.
Ain't no stopping the Gold and Blue.
It is a great night to be a Mountaineer wherever you may be.
What's going on, Mountaineer Nation? It is game day. WVU versus Iowa State. And I appreciate you guys joining in for Big Bubba Brad and my sit through live reaction to the game. No Jordan and Steven today, as those guys are on mission at the game, supporting the fans. So thank you guys at home for joining in with me as we go through this on TV. We're about 10 minutes off of kickoff here. It is 7:54 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My name is Big Bubba Bradley Brown, country Brad Brown. Very thankful to have you guys in. We got 3 people in. Pokemon Kid, how we doing? We're doing good, man. It's been a good Saturday. You guys didn't know, right now I'm based in Charlotte, but currently working in Louisiana. So down here in Louisiana, the first time in SEC country for a game day Saturday. And boy, it has been a fun experience. I wish it was more like this everywhere I went. College football as far as the eye can see. So that has been fun to watch, fun to do. So I had a Pittsburgh Panther fan take my bar today, and that was the one time I would be nice to Pittsburgh fan. But yeah, it's been a good Saturday. You guys having a good Saturday game day so far? Everybody got a good look into the weekend. Pokemon Kids are doing for me, by the way. I wanted to say that. Keith saying in here that Coal Rush uniforms looking sharp. That's what I've heard. I heard they look really good in person, where you can see them. I know they're not going to look as good on TV. They're probably not going to get the same hype and things there that it deserves. But I know that after the so that I'm excited about. I hope there's some other topic that TV is going to probably talk about a lot. I think it'll be a certain topic. Very excited to hear you talk about that, because this is something that I feel like we've had a lot of. I think I did put it out there a few years ago. Hey, Coal Rush. Imagine fans would turn off the lights, cut out the wire, turn the lights on, kind of how a relief of an atmosphere that would be. I can't help but think that that's kind of what pushed the stadium lights and things like that. So I think this has been a long time coming. This is something that's going to help define us as a program, kind of define our mentality. Having coal miners walk in today, touch the coal rock. We're making it a focus point. I hear blackouts all the time. Blackout. I was thinking blackout years ago. They've been talking about, we've got some real story behind it. You know what I mean? There's a reason for it. Blackout. Otherwise, coal miners, the energy that West Virginia supplied throughout the nation, it's like building station. And excited to watch this game tonight. I know that all the importance of this. I had just been on Twitter, X, watching, a lot of so this is a big game, and I'm excited to see what you guys watch the preview show. You know that I think it's an entertaining game. I expect really fun. I'm very interested in everybody tonight. I think that with the running game going, I think that it's definitely a victory today. Following up on that. Good in here. This could be a career-defining win for him. Could be. Absolutely could be. I think that I would have said this and kind of said the same thing leading up to this game. I think the only thing that's made me look back on this and maybe change my mind just a little bit about it being a career-defining. If I look back to the Virginia Tech game a couple of years ago, right? Right, coming in with rival felt very important. That felt like a career-defining win for them. We're out, and I know we're going to talk about it. So it could be a career-defining win. I hope it is. I hope this will build to something better, but I think that this win, no matter how great it is, it matters what you do after it. That makes it important. Consistency is important. Let's go 3-0. Mountaineers ball out. Also, I'm not too sure whether Mike did anything from my pro years out. I will speak a little bit, so let me know. I get really excited. I watched the last one. I was very excited about the football. So let's go 3-0. Yeah, 3-0 Big 12 would be massive. We would be setting ourselves up there among the best in the Big 12 and putting ourselves. I heard people talk about how this could be the biggest homestand of Bill Brown's career. This could be the biggest homestand of the team for quite a while. Back-to-back home games with ranked teams that could put us right there at the forefront of conference contention. Yeah, I think that these are some massive games. Nobody believes in this. Nobody thinks he can do it. Everybody thinks that he sucks. Time to silence the doubt. Let's go, Mylan Pescara. Let's go, Matt Dick. Thank you for being in the chat, brother. Yeah, absolutely. I know 1.8 million people that believe in us. So, we believe we can do it, and that's all I think that matters. Forget the nation. All right, we're about 5 minutes off. Talk to you on. Use some time to say, hey, hit that like button, share it out. Let's get some other Mountaineers not alone. Other people are watching from home. Your brother, your mother, your sister, whoever. So let's get up in here. Mountaineer Nation. Let's get together and watch this game again. That's Michael T. Hart in here. Let's go Mountaineers. Cold rush. Cyclones send them back west with a loss. Absolutely. Big win. 5-0 Iowa State coming in wearing the white on white on red on white on white. It's gonna be a fun game. With that, we got making split. Next, same thing. I kind of looked into some dad is doing a lot. Talking that up. They actually had him on the preview show. When they just listened to that, I got to preview my here right now. They had Rockabacks dad on, talking about his career and his thing. Nothing says got a dad joke right now. He's talking about his son. That's what he's here for. He's all about that. But how cool is that? To be a father, he comes back to your alma mater, being memorialized as a Hall of Famer, and get to watch your son play against him. Well, it wasn't an interesting excitement too, but. Not a dad yet. I have kids, but I would expect that I would be cheering for my kids before my university. But my kid's going to go to West Virginia University, so I ain't got to worry. Let's do some predictions in the chat before we look at the game. What do people think the score is going to be today? Think it's going to be low? Think it's going to be high? I think that my game prediction before I went into this game on my preview was 42-35. West Virginia was a touchdown. So, see how it goes. There's a talk about yeah, my uniform is just so you know, going black basketball shorts, 21 TV. I don't have a black and white hat. No, that's black and white. Put it always in. I'm sure other people don't know. Garrett Green, baby, let's go. So just so you guys know, I think that we kind of ran into this last time. I'll kind of do a little timestamp so that people can sync up with me if they want to. Otherwise, hey, you do you. I'm not here to judge. I heard they had a black uniform here for the Mountaineer. I can't really tell if that's actually black or if it's just kind of a dark brown. But I did hear that he got his own personal buckskin, which is right other than this one buckskin. Yeah. Right now we're looking at the Mountaineer Man Trip. And how exciting is that to have coal miners walk in? That really moved me. I almost shed a tear for that. They really embrace this. One thing that you can say about Neil Brown and one thing you can say about the athletic director, man, is they are two people that get it. And that's for sure. They're two people that have embraced the culture, that embraced the program. They've really came in and they know what it's about. And I think that's what made the last couple, before last year. I think that's what made the season before that so tough. And I think that's what made, even the beginning of this season so tough. Is because you're looking at, a whole entire staff that seems to kind of really know, especially now, what it's all about. And, when you guys really resound on a level, it really makes you wonder why things just haven't worked out to this point. And I think that last year you finally started seeing, after they did their big turnover in 2022, you finally started seeing, what this team could be when they had the proper people. And I couldn't tell you what happened in those early years. People say, I say it's Dana Hogerson leaving that covered bear. COVID, NIL, just really getting to know. And, we expect these people to have the right answer all the time, the perfect answer all the time. You look at somebody like, hey, you're getting paid $5 million. You should know exactly how to win this game. There's also people getting paid $10 million that, also can't win that championship. So, it's been rough. It's been an experience as a Mountaineer fan to really just go through those waves of having somebody that you undoubtedly love, support, and really relate with, and to have them just not succeed the way you thought they would. So, man, I want nothing more than Neil Brown to come out here and win this game, make it something special, do something great, and continue to show people why he is the right man, why he's the man that can come in here and get this done. He can get kids to believe, and he can get a whole fan base on board. In fact, so yeah, should be kicking off any minute now, y'all. I'm still on commercial. Beautiful day, temperature 66 degrees, 55% humidity, 1 mile an hour per wind. Boy, this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful evening. I'm going to resituate a little bit because I got to be squared up. I got to have it perfect here. Beautiful evening for football, man. I wish I was there. Neil Breezy, baby. Neil Breezy, 34-31, 2-14 against ranked opponents. Does not have a great record against 500 and up teams. So, hey, today you got to get one, brother. Most recent win against an AP ranked team. Hey, Iowa State. Let's keep that roll going. Looking great out there in the black. Some random people in the yellow. Boo you if you're in yellow today. Not a fan. We can disagree about it. We can scuff, but West Virginia won the toss, is elected to receive, and here goes the kickoff. Let's go, Mountaineer fans. Boom, he kicks it off. Looks like it's going back out to the end zone. So West Virginia get the ball on the 20-yard line. Offense. Let's get rolling. Like I said, run game. Run game's key to the game here. We got to get these legs churning. If the offensive line doesn't get pushed, we get one-dimensional today, we got no shot. No shot at all. Garrett Green, 57% completion rating. From last year. That's what you wanted. 225, 7 for 4, almost at his interception. I think that's actually already at his interception for last year. Going 4 at the bottom, 1 at the top. Boy, we're spreading on early. This is a Garrett Green draw up the middle if I've ever seen one. Oh, no. Never mind. Motioning back in. Got G White down here. Play fake. Going deep. Garrett Green with his legs. Let's go. Can't get him. You can't stop him. Ooh. That was scary looking. I thought he was about to get clocked. Ooh, scary looking. I'm gonna tilt this up a little bit just so that way you guys don't always get my head chopped off when I get excited in here. But then this is just my head. Ooh, I'm not that ready. I spread it out a little bit. Rushing for career most, fourth most in FBS. Jesus. Screen blackout. Gene White, first run of the game. It's not going to do it. They thought that was coming. All right, pretty quick third down now. It's third down at 5, third down at medium. Pretty much got every play at your disposal. I'm going to see Garrett Green use his feet. I feel like that's the easiest way to get 5 yards. Time clock winding down. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, those uniforms look good, even on TV. Huddy Tuddy, let's go. Man, what an impressive wide receiver he's been. So consistent. The most consistent receiver I can think of since, God, it may be the most consistent wide receiver Neil Brown's had. Guys, tell me if you think I'm wrong, if you disagree on that. Hudson Clement, most consistent wide receiver in Neil Brown's tenure so far? Is that where we're at? He just looked good, man. He just seems to get open. And I want you guys to remember that Iowa State's going into this game super heavy on the turnover margin here. They got good DBs. They got good safeties. There we go. I'll take 6 yards on the run all day. All day, every day, I'll take 6 yards on the run. So far, so good. We'll take chunk plays. A little bit of yards here, a little bit of yards there. Take our time. Big note here to watch today, guys. Brandon Yates, somebody's right on top of him all day long. This is a real test for Zach Frazier's replacement here. Played great last week. Okay, C.J. Donaldson, yeah, first down. Probably could have got a little bit more there, but got some push. Got through the line, and hey, that's a first down. First down, going to be close to the 50-yard line here. There we are, yeah. So top, looking for a shot here. Nope, going to hand it off. CJ Donaldson again, he's feeling it. Look at him running. Running with some determination, CJ. Let's go. Yeah, set that tone. Let him know he's little. Talk down to him. Not too much. But, ooh, high snap though, Brandon. A little bit of jitters, brother. Get you some scary thoughts of the first game of the year, right? With some scary snaps. Don't want that. Matt Campbell, 9th season, Iowa State head coach. If you guys didn't hear him, he had a lot of good things to say about West Virginia going into this game. I was really impressed. He came out and he said, they're a good football team. He said the way that they play, the way that they care. He didn't talk about players. He didn't talk about talent. He said those guys come in and they play hard. He said those guys come in and they fight. That's what you need. That's West Virginia football right there. Let's go, Cole Taylor. Nice little pick up there. Just a little shy, that's fine. 3rd and inches, I'll take all day. This you get your 6'2" running back, and you get it 10 times out of 10. See Traylon Davison. Traylon Davis, a good time of running it. Traylon Davis plus C.J. Donaldson. First down right here. Yeah, all day, every day. Probably got beat a little bit inside there. Probably could have broken for more. Seemed like they had good blocking down the field, but yeah. You know what's good about this is we're doing exactly what we want to do. You can tell that we have not come off of our scripted playbook so far. You can tell that we're still going to the script. We're like, hey, this is exactly what we thought we would be doing. Moving the full ball down the field gradually. This is where I think we take a shot. If we don't take a shot here, once we get closer to the 30, I think we take a shot. But I think it might be here. Not yet, man. Okay, I guess Jaheim White is the shot. Right? Let's go. Got to be coming soon, I'm telling you. Second down, because they're going too calm and steady right now. I'm feeling a shot here soon. We've been running it steady. They're about to bite on it. I'm telling you, we're throwing the Yammer here soon, and that's going to Hudson Clement. I'd like to see Jaheim make that play right there, though. Maybe a little bit of extra. Be careful, though. Last time I did that, I blew my ACL. Pop. Injured player on the field. Let's get a second here and go to the chat. I got a couple great comments here. One of them is, let's go Mountaineers from Dark Star. Absolutely, let's go Mountaineers. The only team you should be cheering for today because we are the best. An even better comment, let's go Mountaineers, Dark Star. Thank you for the double. I appreciate that. Thanks for tuning into the chat. How you guys feeling so far? One drive in, first commercial break. Dipping and dunking, y'all. We're playing West Virginia football. This looks like no Brown drive if I've ever seen one. CJ Donaldson looks like he's ready to run. I will say, first impression, guys look ready. They come out to play. They don't look disorganized. Like I said, they have not come off their script yet, which means that they've come out exactly knowing what they need to do, knowing exactly what they need to do. We're trusting the climb. We're trusting the climb. Is that a question or a statement? Of fact. It's Climb-tober, baby. It's Climb-tober. We're winning the Big 12. What are you talking about? Let's do some check-ins. What's some other scores going on around the nation? Anybody watch any of the games earlier? I was working a lot this morning, so I didn't get to watch a lot of the games. So Alabama had a crazy one. Looked like it was pretty tight. Alabama versus Arkansas. Looks pretty touch. I know Oregon, Ohio State, right is going on right now. Let's see what's going on around the league here. All right, got Florida up on Tennessee 3-0. Another rough start for Tennessee, man. That's almost going into half with very little points. Not what you want to see if you're a Vols fan going in the wrong direction. See, Penn State finally pulled it out today, overtime. That had to be a crazy one. Glad to see that we're still only losing to quality opponents. Pitt and Penn State lost earlier today. Don't like Pitt, but I will say that they are winning well today. The climb has been questionable, but I believe blue and gold, so it is what it is. Absolutely. I think you'd be crazy if you didn't question it at one point in time. I've had so many frustrations with Neil Brown, and I wouldn't even say it was because of wins and losses. I think to me it was always about play, man. We were so sloppy for so many years. It was the same mistakes over and over and over again. But I think looking back on it, I think it goes back to just, he said he missed his first year in recruiting. I would say he probably missed his first 2 or 3 years in recruiting, just not identifying the right people for a program. And, really once it seems like he got in there and found the right people, like Garrett Green right here, a little scramble, a little pass out. Hudson Clement, I told you, man. Consistency. Might be the most consistent wide receiver we've had under Neil Brown. For sure. It's shown out Morgantown kid. Every time he makes a touch, every time he catches the ball, that's all that goes through my mind. Is that's Morgantown product right there. West Virginia born and bred. Let's go. Take that, Dana Holgerson. Can't win with boys from West Virginia, my ass. Let's go. Ooh, I thought Arizona would beat BYU. BYU whipped. Brother Davis in motion. Too high. Man, high snaps all night. Brandon Yates, brother, we got to get this figured out. That's about 3 or 4 high snaps already. You got to calm down, man. You're throwing everything off. You're about to. Ooh. That was a mistake eraser right there. Clement is David Sills' X2. Oh, let's go! GG! No, that man's down. He's got the ball anyway. It's fine. And don't worry about it. Don't look anymore. Don't look at the TV anymore. It's done. Garrett Green had the ball. He was down. If he wasn't down, he recovered it. So, another high snap, y'all. Brandon Yates, I think that nose guard's getting pressure on him. I think that nose guard's getting him a little bit riled up here. we were spoiled by 10 to 15 years of nothing but legends. Yeah. Defines legends. You go with the Will Greer and David Sills, but there's some Skylar Howard, man. I love Skylar Howard, though. I would call him a legend. That guy's, in my opinion, one of the top 5 West Virginia quarterbacks of all time. Without a doubt. Love Skylar Howard, man. Like I said, Clement is David Sills' V2. Honestly, has potential to be better than David Sills. I mean, he's a sophomore. David Sills started wide receiver late in his career, but he's just got a little bit more athleticism. He's got more of that wide receiver body to him. And, I'm excited to see where his career goes. He's really got a wonderful, wonderful potential. Green is tired of it. Let's go. Absolutely. Oh, White, what a hell of a play. Let's go. Sorry, y'all. I'm going to bust your ears, but touchdown. Let's go. Mountaineer Nation. Ooh. Jaheim White. Put him in the dirt. Ooh. So good. Watch this. Let's look at this left-hand side line. Block down. Line him in. Oh, look at his pools. Everybody's there. Nah, man. This is all Jaheim White. He put 3 dudes in the dirt right there. He might have stepped one into the dirt, but he left 3 behind, man. Jaheim White, Jordan Cruz going crazy right now. You guys know Cruz. Cruz is losing it. He was popping off. How about those Pitt Panthers? Hey, eat shit, Pitt. Good win today. I'm not going to hate on you. I had a Panther at my bar today. Like I said, I made them into a thing. It was fine. Still hope you lose every single day, though. But thank you for joining into the chat. Love to have you here. Appreciate it. Dude, I think Trickett was a legend. Love all W's quarterbacks, but I mean, we had like everyone under the sun from the 2010s. Yeah, absolutely. I will admit that I was still fairly young in those years, so that was my early coming on. Like the Pitt game was one of my earliest memories as a Mountaineer fan, which is tragic. So Pittsburgh is a cool-ass city, but God, the Panthers are so gross. It's pretty cool. I think it's a little cold. I think Pittsburgh's a little hard, but I mean, it's the city of steel. So what do you expect? But yeah, I've enjoyed it. Went there for my anniversary a few years ago. But man, what a first drive though. I've never seen, I think, a more standard Neil Brown drive in my life that actually ended with a touchdown. I think that's might be the first time I've actually ever seen him execute a drive exactly how he wants to that ended in a touchdown. And I mean, we didn't even do anything special. Not a single deep throw. No fancy, schmancy play going. He just ran it down the throat. He said, I'm going to pull guys to one side. I'm going to hand it to my running backs. They're going to do the work. We're going to dink and dunk. We're going to hit our open wide receivers, make good plays, and that's it. But here comes Rocco Beck, though. This is where the question's at. We could score all day, but it don't matter if they score 2. Benefits about being at home, though. You get a touchdown. You come out here, you get a quick stop, you get another touchdown. You got a real good chance to suck the air out of this team real quick. You come out and you punch them in the mouth, hold them to a 3 and out, keep them to a field goal, stop them. You got a chance to really take them out of this game. You go up 2 touchdowns, it's hard to come back from that on the road. Never say never because we are West Virginia fans. We are very, very cognizant of what it's like to blow a lead. Jaheim White, man. Absolutely Jaheim White. We're getting back into this. 6-0, baby. Yes, big. Keep rocking and rolling. Oh, Cheyenne Limons. Oh, mi prometida es aquí. This is my fiance, y'all. Anyway. Love her to death. Miss her. I'll be so excited to get back. Can't get complacent, though. Long-ass game. Absolutely. Dark Star. Appreciate all the comments, by the way. We're going to have a nice little fun talk here. Everybody else join in, though. We're having a good time. The lead is kind of scary. A little out. Yeah, not this early, though. Not this early. You start talking about, 1 minute left to go in the game, I'll start getting a little, nah, I'll take it. If they could score a touchdown right now, I would be unhappy. But it is what it is. Football is such a chess game. And that's the God's honest truth. You got an opening, you got a middle game, and you got an end game. You know, you're hoping in the opening that you get as much of an advantage as you can, that it makes the rest of the game easier. If you can't, in the mid game, you're just trying to exploit the other's weaknesses to give yourself an advantage. So that way, when it comes to end game, you're in the best position to win. And so, you know, first quarter is huge. The middle 8 quarters going into the second half, coming out of the second half, and then the end of the game. That's where it's all made. First 2 drives, throws it wide open. Absolutely smoked Aiden Yarns. Absolutely smoked him. Playing 10 feet off and still got beat deep. Play 10 feet off, we try to press 15 feet off, and he just said, just going to run. You can't do that, man. It's not how it goes. We're not set up properly. Linebacker shouldn't have got though. Trey Lathan's out there. Oh, God. Still got 4 or 5 on the play. Defense isn't ready. Defense is not ready. Sad. Can't let the offense keep carrying this all y'all. See, we get a second to get our feet set. Look, we're okay. Get 2 and 5. 2 and 5, this is going to be tough. Right in, off left-hand side, hands it. We're there. Good interior defense there. TJ Jackson and getting that pressure, getting that penetration. Quick 3 and out. Is this 3 and out? Did they get first down? We ain't gotten first down. Third down, let's go. G. Fans, you better be getting loud. Everybody going crazy at home. This is third down. This is a game right here. This is third down. Let's go. Let's get crazy. Come on. Oh, we spread out. I'm not gonna lie, this is interesting. Oh! I mean, we were there. Aubrey Burke saw it. We were just slow. They knew what they were doing, and we didn't. Sean Martin, you gotta get your hands up, bud. Use your hands up and block that. That's okay. Like I said, we were there. We were sitting around it. Ooh, okay. That right there. That tackle right there. Was that Aiden Gardens? That's a tackle that Mountaineers have struggled with for years. That cutback catch turn to the outside shoulder. We have missed that tackle for so many years in a row. That was so refreshing to see somebody not get beat by that. We on 3 down front 2 all day. We said we're going to go. Oh, we're there. Who's up 12? Who is? Oh, Anthony Wilson. That's why I didn't know he was up there playing real close to the line. Josiah Trotter trying to get to that too. Not third down. You see, this is where things get tough. Right? Because you've had 2 third downs now. You don't get this one, they're getting real tired, y'all. They're doing the same thing they did to us. You got to cut these drives short. Third down, you got to get a stop. Oh, bringing pressure. Trey Lathan there. We're there. Sean Martin? No, he's in 5 now. He's 92. Let's go, Sonny Redwood. Let's go. Guys, I have been talking about him for years. Sonny Redwood out of Georgia had 20 sacks his senior season. This man's going to be an animal at rushing quarterback. He's getting double teamed. He said, beat it. Yummy. Eaten. Absolutely devoured. Field goal. Like I said here, you hold him to a field goal, that's big energy. Missed. Shanked it. That heat. That's the cold. That's the cold rush right there. That's the heat, baby. That's Marlon Pushkar Stadium. It's Marlon Pushkar Stadium on a Saturday night in a sold-out house going absolutely crazy for their team. You're not getting 3 points. You're getting no points. Absolutely shut it. Let's go. Let's get back into the chat here. Back into the chat here. Still feeling scared about that lead, huh? Football nerds, yeah, that's what we are in here. James Weekly, what's up, brother? Love to see the GG picture. Looking great. This is your defense sucks. It can suck. But hey, this year's defense, and I said it before, this year's defense is trying to do what Mountaineer defenses in the past have done, which is bend, don't break. If we ever have an elite defense with an elite offense, that's when you're talking next level things. We're trying to build to that. But our defense has been trying to embrace bend, don't break. Bend, don't break. We just bent. Big shot. Aiden Garnes got beat deep. Looked ugly, right? But you know what they said? We're going to come back. Aiden Garnes had a great play on there. Asani Redwood comes in with a sack. He put him back a little bit. Bend, don't break. Let the house get to them. They miss a field goal. You did your job. No points allowed. Offense gets the ball back. Garrett Green goes down here and scores a touchdown. Boys, we can route them out of the house. It's all about momentum. It's all about energy. We got to lead to them the same way they did. Which is because it's good energy. Yeah, man. We got to bring it so the team can imitate it and vice versa. Good throw. Yeah, we're looking good. Pass rush is looking good. Yeah, absolutely. This is what we want to see. Going to skip the profanity just in case. I'm going to curse that tonight. I apologize. Appalachian Paisano, thank you for being in here, sir. Good start, boys. Keep the pressure on. Yeah, Neil Brown's got to break that mold. Pedal to the metal, baby. We are not here to be nice. Mountaineers are not nice about it. We're going to run them. All right? All right. I'm not going to go through everyone, though. We have some chats. Let's talk about give me a little bit of chats in here. What's everybody's favorite tailgating food? What's everybody's tailgating food? I'm not gonna lie, I've been tailgating with my good friend, old roommate Frankie, the last little bit, and his friend Trevor, dude, his family makes some really great brats, and I'm usually not a big brat fan, but for some reason, those on game day have just been hit. They've just been hitting me right. Like some good mustard. I'm a mustard dude. If you don't like mustard, grow up. Grow up if you don't like mustard. Mustard's gold. All right, let's get it, BB. Hit that like button, y'all. Share, subscribe. Get this offense going. Brandon Yates. Jeez Louise, dude. That could be a touchdown if Brandon Yates snaps that right. You get that timing right, that hole's opened up a half a second before Jaheim White hits it. Yeah, like you need to stop and just settle down for a second. After the first quarter, if this continues throughout the game, that's an issue. If this continues throughout the game, that's an issue. I will say, though, love Landing Livingston, the backup center, great dude out of Leo High School. I watched his recruits. If you guys know, I love recruits. Oh, Jaheim White had a breakout game last game. Looking to improve upon that. Careful if he gets going. I said, run game gets going. We're going to win this game. Jaheim White's feeling himself. CJ Donaldson's look good, too. Yeah, Landing Livingston, I just don't think he's ready. He's not gotten built into his body yet to be able to compete. So, Brandon Yates, brother, you got to get these snaps out. Take a breath. 3rd and 1. Moving the ball. Up 7. Take a breath, brother. Snap the ball. Let's go. You guys didn't know, I played center in high school, which is not even close to this level. I love the position. I love the mental aspect of it. I love that it challenges you to think and to direct. Garrett Green making plays with his feet. Let's go. Blocking on the edge. Who's number 2? Is that Marcus Robinson, right? Great blocking on the edge. Wonderful blocking on the edge. Give that man more playing time. Love him. 6'5". 6'5", can catch it one-handed, apparently. He doesn't even need 2 hands. Still haven't taken a shot at it, though, y'all. Still haven't taken a shot at it, though. Is this it? No. Just a little deep dunk over the middle. Wide open. Traylon Davis. Who said he's a blocking tight end? Who said he's a blocking tight end? Not me. I didn't say he's a blocking tight end. West Virginia tight end, you? Oh, what? He said it's uncatchable, but he pushed him. Whatever. Doug Brown's feeling it, though. Neil Brown was feeling it. Him and Chad Scott. They said, ooh, ooh. Gotta take a second. Okay. Okay, we just threw a wild throw there. Let's take a second to regather. We thought we were steamrolling. We need to recollect here. 2nd and 10. What are we doing? Oh, 2 back set. Let's go. Keep it clean, TJ. Don't let them bait you into it. Boy, those jerseys look clean. You can just see that like little shimmer in the outlines of the stripes. Really means a lot, man. Right, yeah, it's exhausting, man. Have somebody on your face all day. Usually, when you're in charge, you're just kind of like down blocking, keeping people moving. I mean, God, I guess this first quarter can't end soon enough. Playing the 8s. Man, they're doing it, though. He might be exhausted. He might be tired. Give him time. If you're doing your job, you might be tired. Doing it. Robinson, what a reward for that block he had earlier, right? What a reward. Look at that guy. Guy's open by birth. Look how big he is. All right, into the first quarter. That's fine. We'll get a little breather. This is a good time, honestly. Good time to go into the end of the first quarter. You get a chance to settle down, talk to your team. They worked the red zone a lot this year, right? So you're getting down close to that red zone. This is where you go back to it over your summer play, and you're like, hey, we talked about this. We're going to go with this attack. We're doing this. This is how we're going to approach this. This is where those springtime OTAs really come into place, being a good coach. So, to me, if you want to know the quality of coach that you got going on, look at a possession like this where you're coming out of a timeout. You're in red zone. This is something you said you worked on. If you come out and you don't execute, bad sign. Now you get something like it's a snap over his head. Don't love that, but that's a little bit more of a player than a decision maker. So, get back to some of these answers here for the tailgating food. Got to go with the classic burger. Absolutely. That's actually my dinner for tonight, which I've not gotten into yet. Probably eat it later. Classic burger. Yeah, can't go wrong with that. S. Michael DeHart, thank you for being in the chat, bro. Appreciate it. Mountaineers need to control the tempo all game. Favorite tailgate food? Apple pie moonshine. That's my man there. That's a Mountaineer if I've ever heard one. Apple pie moonshine is delicious, man. You know, one thing to talk about alcohol. So I work in food and beverage, right? A little bit about me. And one big thing is there's been this big turn now. It's like beverages, right? There's always food. People love the food experience. It's all about food. And now there's been a big turn towards beverages. And I think that I've seen some of that in WVU. And that's been so exciting. You look at people starting to do the 1863 brand whiskey, and you got the Trust Lager. And, you know, there's just kind of that, like, demand out there right now for this kind of, like, social beverage that's, like, really connected to what you're doing. And I really think that that's awesome that West Virginia is kind of, like, capitalizing on that. So, let me get back here to Appalachian Paisano. Roll damn cold. Let's go, y'all. Let's get Mountaineers. We're doing good so far. This is looking good, y'all. Seriously, favorite food is barbecue sandwiches with coleslaw or a West Virginia slaw dog using bratwurst. Yeah, love me a West Virginia slaw dog. Always my go-to there. Miss it a lot where I'm at now. Don't get it in Charlotte. So, had hot dogs for the lunch today, actually, in the cafeteria down here in Louisiana. And they did chili and cheese. That was the toppings with their hot dogs. And the chili had beans, and it was very runny. Not my kind of thing. I said no to both, just went with mustard. As a born and bred Mountaineer, Michael DeHart says, I love the cold rushings. My great-grandfather and grandfather were mine foremans, Wayanoke Coal and Coke Camp in Mercer County. Dad born in camp, history and heritage. Absolutely agree. I think I love that history. I love everything West Virginia, to be honest. How's that? No, I'm sorry. Sorry, back to Jaheim White. The little break. I'm telling you guys, he's looking great today. Jordan Cruz is loving this right now. Jaheim White, keep it clean. But yeah, absolutely. Coal has played a very big part in making West Virginia what it is and keeping it prevalent economically for sure. But to me, West Virginia's always been about home. It's always been, let's get throw. Ooh. Garrett, that was bad. That was scary. Thank God that missed the damn DB. Whew. Yeah, no. My granddad was also a coal miner in the family the whole time. Being Southern West Virginia, also from Mercer County, down here in the South. It's undeniable what it has done for us. Absolutely. And it's great to see, the university embrace that. And, I've had my differences with coal, to be honest. I think that, I think coal miners have been exploited. Oh! Is that Preston Fox? Had to be Preston Fox. Couldn't be anybody else but Rodney Gallagher, apparently. Rodney Gallagher said, who's short? He said, I got hops. Rodney Gallagher can dunk, if you guys didn't know. Phenomenal basketball player, and you should know that. But, oh my boy, did he climb that ladder and snatch that ball. Holy Jesus. Yeah, love the coal miners. We should be treating them better than they have been treated in their whole life. Review? What are you reviewing? How awesome it was? That's the only thing you could be reviewing is how awesome that catch was. It never touched the ground, right? It never touched the ground. That never touched the ground. Never touched the ground. Come on, refs. Give me a bullshit call. Give me a bullcrap call, refs. Give me a bullcrap call, refs. Come on. Say you caught that. I don't think you caught that. About to get booed, though, ref. That's all you're going to say is a complete pass? What a horrible delivery. I mean, I don't disagree with the call, but that's all you're going to say. After further review, the ball hit the ground before the receiver could go. Whatever. I'm not a ref. Whew. All right, 4th and 3 on the 20, going for a field goal. We gonna fake it? We about to fake this field goal? It's call rush. New Brown's our coach. We about to fake this field goal? No. Oh, Michael. Oh, my. It happens. It happens. Mountaineers 7-0, second quarter. missing a field goal, turning the ball over inside of the 30 to Iowa State. Whew. Boys, it's football. How you feeling out there, y'all? Everybody else upset? Missed field goal? Does it matter? Offense is good up to that point. You guys think that was a catch or not? To me, that's not a catch. He didn't control it all the way through. At first, I thought he had it full possession, arms underneath. But after seeing it, that ball definitely touched the ground and jiggled a little bit. I'm using the bathroom. I will be right back. Go ahead. Press the button.
From the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power, the Ego Power Pulse Blower, featuring an incredible 765-seat bed that runs up to 90 minutes on a single charge. Exclusive Lowe's AC Ego authorized units.
All right. We got some people in. I'll get back in here. All right, we got some people in chat. You guys can be okay because sometimes these AirPods can be a little fickle when we join. Oh, let me change this over. Sorry, I'm not too sure what happened there, y'all. Oh my God. Connect, I had a horrible time. Horrible time to be looking away. You guys hear me okay? Sorry, I was trying to mess with my mic here and it all went crazy. Can you hear me okay? Am I blowing ears out? It looks like it's a little loud. Somebody in the chat, let me know. I'm back. Yeah, thanks, Dart. I'm back. How does my mic sound? Because I switched it over to the AirPod. I don't think it was actually picking up from there earlier. Also, if I start talking fast, y'all, forgive me. I'm a really quick speaker. A quick ditch. Rock it back. Look like he's starting to cook a little bit. Five by five. I'm not too sure what that means. Sorry. Is that good? All right, looking deep. Oh, he's wide open. Wide open. Blown assignment. Saw that all day. Ugh. But boy, I'll take a 60-yard touchdown on my fantasy, though. Yeah, that's the defense. So this is. Oh, how sad. Yeah, I mean, there had to be somebody that was supposed to be back there anyway, but this is just, man. We've got to get something figured out back there, man. Because that's not, the thing about that is that's not bad coverage. That's blown coverage. That's not somebody just being bad and being behind and not being able to catch up. That's somebody not being where they're supposed to be. Which either comes down to poor communication or poor communication. Poor communication, poor coaching, or both. Like stuff like that just can't happen, man. Full blown assignment. Unacceptable. And just like that, 7-7, right? Like you had a chance to take the energy out of the house, go up, score, go up 2 possessions, miss a field goal. Or sorry, let's go back to what I said coming out of the timeout, right? End of the first quarter, you're inside the red zone. It's something you worked on your year. You're forced to take a field goal and you miss it. That's not good. That is not good. I don't mean that as a double negative. It's just absolutely not okay. Coming out of that time, you should have a plan and be able to execute and score. At least a field goal. Missing a field goal is tough. Then you give a blown up assignment on defense. All of a sudden, Iowa State's like, oh, mistake erased. This is a 0-0 game. Let's get back to business and handle this. That's what they're thinking. Can't do that. It's a mistake.
She says she to make money for your weddings. Ooh, heavy stocks have gone up, sweetie. We're going all in. Let me ask you, for your wedding, do you want a gazebo in the river?
Yeah, thank you, Michael, for letting me know I'm good on sound. Appreciate that. What we're listening to from tonight, y'all. Like I said, I'm down in Louisiana on work, helping out here at the Royal Semester. Where you guys at tonight? I think, Michael, you said you're from Mercer County, still located in Mercer County, maybe?
Only $2.99. It's a hunger hack and it fits in one hand.
Look at all that gold and blue. That's sad. Rocco Beck. Heck of a throw, though. He put it on the dot. Love you too. Booting it. No chance for a return. All right, offense. See, this is where I think Noah Brown tries to get cute. He breaks from his playbook. So far, what we've been doing has been working, right? And like I said, we've not taken. Yeah, man, that's just unacceptable. You're not covering the deep side of the field on the deep side of the near side of the field. Like, that's just not okay. You run that same play, reverse to the other side, you're looking good. Yeah, Green, we're taking a shot at it. We said we can do that too. Dang, man. Flag? Okay. Okay, so he would have been there. He would have been there. He would have been on it. He would have been on there. One last cast. You're not getting it from me. I'm not putting you on the screen now. So we'll take the views. Thanks. Appreciate it. We'll take it. We'll take it. That's a week hold. But we'll take it. Traylon Ray needs to catch that ball is what he needs to do. He needs to be a man, dude. Supposed to be a dog. You catch that, I go crazy. Oh, absolutely got beat up there, 55. I just overcommitted. Somebody didn't move to the second level there. Yeah, see, then you get into second 14. Now you're looking at 3 and out. Man, you just handed all the momentum over. That's rough. Got to do something, brother.
Coaches are arguing for a possible pick, but it's not to be. The pressure was coming from Barnes, 41. First big-time pressure of the game. Third down and 14.
Got to make a play here. Got to. Got to, man. 3rd and 14. This is where every other team in the world, if I was the other team right now and I was playing against West Virginia, I'd be, oh my God, this is the easiest first down of my life. Why can't that be that for us? Come on. It's because we're going to throw a screen pass here or run the ball. No? Okay. We're going to hit trailer right. Okay. And we're going to get a first down. Come back to him. There we go. There we go. Oh. I'm not going to lie, y'all. That just really stressed me out. I was trying to keep it together for you, but I did not have faith in that. Oh, hurry up, offense. What is going on? It's one of the. Like at this point, you got to put the backup in, right? Pick your head up. Pick your head up, damn it. Jesus. There you go. Talk about it. Or you got to make a change. Like you can't. This is ruining everything you got going on. It's ruining everything you got going on. Every single bit of it. Missing Zach Frazier, man. I mean, at this point, I'll take blunt assignments over high snaps. I really will. I mean, if that's what it comes down to, if getting the ball in my quarterback hands takes pressure every now and then, killing your drive. Get over on that sideline, figure out what's going on, and fix it. If it continues, that's absolutely unacceptable. I don't care if you put frickin' Jolly Green Giant out there. Like, do something. It's obviously impacting your offense. And if you think, oh, it might shock his courage, and then if we take it back to him, who cares? Getting heated, get my heart rate up.
I got the power of 3. I lowered my A1C, CV risk, and lost some weight. In studies, the majority of people reached an A1C under 7 and maintained it. I'm under 7. Ozempic lowers the risk of major cardiovascular events such as stroke, heart attack, or death. In adults,
anyway.
I'm lowering my 14 pounds.
I lost some weight.
Ozempic is
Get a little water here. So a little check-in on the other scores going on around right now. See how everybody else is doing.
Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Gallbladder problems may occur. Tell your provider about vision problems or changes. Taking Ozempic with a sulfonylurea or insulin may increase low blood sugar risk. Side effects of nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea, mainly dehydration.
All right.
Living with type 2 diabetes.
Florida versus Tennessee, so 3-0 coming out of halftime. Ooh, Ole Miss up on LSU, trying to bounce back from last week. Showed they're supposed to be in the top 10. Again, a lot of their fans down here today. A lot of them down around. A lot of those. Oh, Ohio State and Oregon played close. 14-15. What a fun score. Oregon scoring 6 in the first quarter and 9 in the second. That was safety. They get 6 and 3. Not sure. Let's see here. What happened there?
Donald Trump gave them a huge tax break and wants to give them another one. I'm rich as hell. Well, I'm not rich as hell. Kamala Harris will cut taxes for working people. and make billionaires and big corporations pay their fair share. Trump is fighting for rich guys like himself.
Yeah, they must have gone
fighting for us.
4-2. They missed. They got one field goal,
Good morning, everybody.
but missed the PAT.
Watch the fresh morning prep. The sizzling
I'm not sure.
bacon, the slicing of tomatoes, the
Anyway.
fresh lettuce. You know my
Yeah, so Oregon up 15-14 on Ohio State.
It's a Jersey Mike's thing. Sponsored by Ram Trucks. Built to serve. Take a look at what Coach Haycock did. He had the spy here, and then another
Texas ended up beating Oklahoma 34-3.
job of playing chess. They don't even rush the quarterback. They stay there with eye on the quarterback, eye on the quarterback. So now
All right, come on, D. Running it up the middle. We were stacking the box there, though, which doesn't look good for the last touchdown they just got, which was throwing it deep. Excuse me.
They stay on time, this Iowa State offense. Not always dynamic. 12 personnel back to the
Handing it off. We're there. Let's go. Third down. Big third down, y'all. So this is where we're trying to get into, right? I talked about that chess match. So now we're starting to get into that 4 minutes before the half, right? Iowa State's driving. All talking about going into the half. Third down here is huge. You get the ball back. You get a chance to score a touchdown. Iowa State gets the ball back with a few minutes left. You get a chance to get it back right before going into the half. This third down is huge. You let them keep driving it, and you're looking at trying to catch up going into the half. You want to try to be ahead going into the half. You want to extend going into the half. And we're there. Rocco Beck beat him, but then he got hit. Anthony Wilson, second effort. Great spot, ref. Love it. Oh, that's short. That's short. Short on the. Not going to check it. Wait, they get the first down. They're not going to check it? They get the first down. They're not going to check it? What just happened? That man was short by half a yard. They gave it to him. They didn't review it. And we're just going to act like it's nothing. Whatever. Come on, D. Hands are there. No. Let's go. Great tackle. Great tackle out there. Love that tackle, Hollis. It's a good up and field tackle. Another big third down. Going back to the first quarter where we had the same scenario. We had 2 big third downs in a row. We showed up big on both of them. Or no, they got it on the first one. Showed up big on the second one. Missed it last time. Got 2 yards on this one. Got to make a stop, man. You get a stop here, and it's huge. Just going to go do a short little pass. Run. They're there. They got it. Still working on their side of the field, though. But they're just chugging. Chugging. I will say that I'm having an interesting feeling right now, a thought, where I do feel like for the first time in a long time, if maybe ever under Neil Brown, I don't see anybody that I look that we could line up against that I don't think we have a chance against them, that I think that we're not going to be able to compete. I think that we're ready and we're up there to be able to participate with everybody in the Big 12. I think we got everything we need, and at this point, it just comes down to coaching and execution. Shut up. Another. Ooh, no, still second now. Let's go. Let's get a TFL here. They should have been throwing it though. Why would they run it? Why would they run it? They've been throwing it so well. You brought the heat. No chance, right? A mile and a half out of bounds? Okay. I don't know those. I've had a call on a few of those where I've just been absolutely wrong. My eyes ain't what they used to be, but that's out of bounds. Did you read Kirko? That's kind of close there, brother. Like the energy, but I don't. Gotta be careful with that stuff, man. 7-9, Rocco Becht is cooking. Let's go, D. This is a big third down. The last time I started 2. You let him beat you on this one. This one's defeating. Knew exactly where he was going. And you let him beat you. Just bad, dude. It's just bad. Not good. Knew the whole time where he was going. He never looked off of him. Missed the tackle. Missed the tackle. Tough. See, now I'm trying to creep down into that. They're almost on the other side of the 50, and they're going to be down at that 4-minute range. We're going to be trying to play catch-up going into the half, which is good. But like I said, it's not where you want to be. You want to be playing extending going into half, not playing catch-up going into half. Sonny Redwood, good tackable. We're 5 yards deep, man. 5 yard deep is too much. Sonny Redwood here. Big highlight of him. Love him, man. He's going to be so good. Come on. Deep penetration. Run him out. I remember that. Remember that play right here that they're running right now? They're going to run that again next half. Here we need a big play from D. We need like an interception. They've got momentum. We need a big momentum play back. We need a big sack. We need a big TFL. We need an interception. Like we need something, and we need it now. Nah, we're getting cooked in their backfield and letting them get 3 yards. Come on, guys. Come on. Somebody do something. Something. Defense is where the playmakers are at. Make a play. Look at that. Look at that. Beat him on the man. Gets faked out. This dude, Aubrey Burks, getting broken his ankle. Might as well send him back to the hospital. Oh, arm tackle. 6 yards into it. Man. Come on. Soft zone, picking us apart. So I'm going to sit in it. I'm going to take it. You're going to give it to me. I'm going to run with it. So this is where I was talking about us last time, right? Getting down to the red zone, right inside the 30. This is where I take a shot. This is where I think they should take a shot. They might run it once, might run it twice, but I think they take a shot here. Look at that. There we go. Second, 9.5. Let's get a TFL here. This is something where they're looking to go long. Like I said, so inside the 4 minutes here. They are now inside the red zone. They have played for this 4-minute half. They scored. They hold us to 0 points going into the half. It is all momentum Iowa State. They come out. They get the ball. They get a chance to go up 21-7 and take us out of the game. Right? And that's what we've allowed them to do by just continuously converting on these third downs. You're wearing out your defense, and you're allowing them to just chew up clock and put you in the tough position. You're letting them control the game. That's the whole point about offense. You control the game. Tempo, tempo, tempo. Beat, wit. Absolutely sad. Why try to set it up to take a shot if you can just run 30 yards on a outside zone, outside sweep, pitch tossed. It's good assignment football. It's blocking good. Come on, Mountaineers. We need some energy, y'all. This is getting lackluster. I'm hating it from myself. We're not getting the mojo. We need a big stop here. We need some momentum. We need a big stop. Let's go, T. Manifest, manifest. Come on. Fumble. Give me something. Okay. Big flip ball. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, G. Give me something. Give me something. Let me get excited. Who hit this? Sonic Redwood. Breakout game. His head's our second best defender tonight behind him. 100% though. We are in this position right now because of our poor snapping. Defense has had one blown assignment, but we have had so many snaps that have just set us off pace that have stifled our offense. Got to fix that. And like you're not going to be able to fix it going into half. So now you've gone past the point of putting in your second string. Landing Livingston's not seeing the field. You need to get Brandon Yates into halftime. All of halftime, that man needs to be in the snap position, snapping the ball. For the next 45 minutes, that man needs to do nothing but snap the ball. And they'll probably come out and snap it over his head on the first play. But you got to do something to fix it. It's absolutely killing us right now. How you guys feeling? We got 11 of us in here. How we feeling? Struggling defense. Again, outside of the one blown assignments, I mean, I know that they've got nickel and dimed on this one, and some craziness, but defense has not been the issue. It's one blown assignment, but I responded to Miss Lady Ma'am. You're just not listening. Yeah, you can get that. How are we feeling? Anybody else? Come on. What's been surprising so far? Anybody? Surprising? The DBs, like I said, other than the one blown assignment, they've kind of played good assignment football. Not really been getting pressure. Like I said, we've just kind of been getting beat in a soft zone. So I feel like we kind of need to swap that up a little bit and play man, but I'm not sure. Oh, you're just feeling that way about the game. Gotcha. Yeah. I mean, no reason to feel sad. Black looks good on the Mountaineer. Oh, man. That's not good. I hate to see anybody getting helped off. I'm never one of those people, y'all, just so you know. Like, I never want to see anybody get hurt. I would never wish that upon anybody. I want to have my team be the best team that they can be. I don't want to be helped by hurt injuries. I don't want to see anybody not be able to finish a game. At the end of the day, it's just football. These are people's real bodies, real physical lives. Running the ball, keeping to it, not even touched. Not even touched. Not even touched. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened between the defense that I saw in the first quarter and the defense I saw in the second quarter. Some kind of magician came in and they said, hey, you're going to go back to the way that you were. I know that you've been doing well, but you're going to get back to the way that you were. And they said, okay. I don't know. I don't get paid millions to have those solutions, but boy, somebody's got to find one. Somebody does, and they need to figure it out. Ooh. But if anything, this is where you get Garrett Green. It's 2-minute offense. You get some real good cooking. You know, it's sad when the dude tries to stiff arm you and he doesn't even touch you. But you don't score here. You go 3 and out here. You give them a chance to go 21-7 into halftime. Boy, fans are not going to be able to handle that. Fans are not at the point where they can handle that right now. You need to give them something to believe in. Got to give them something to believe in or they're going to leave. I hate to tell you that, but gold rush or not, hell, half of them are wearing gold. A quarter of them are wearing gold. Sad fans. Boo.
Mountaineers have plenty of time left here in the first half. Once we're done, Mike Hill will tell us what's coming up on the State Farm halftime show. Coming up on the State Farm halftime, Ohio State and Oregon.
All right, put in the chat, y'all. We scored before halftime? West Virginia touchdown before halftime? I think so. I think Gary Green's great at this. I think this is where he cooks. I think this is where he comes out and he's like, wait a minute. I'm an absolute dog. I'm an animal. If he can get the ball in his hands, I guess he's not been the issue. Let's go, Cole Taylor. Come on, Ev. Give me something to get excited about. Give me something going into half. Give me going into something to half to look forward to. Need something. No. Look at that. Not an energized team right there. Frustrated. Frustration. So what I think's happening? I think Brandon Yates, especially because you look at that first possession, it's exactly what we wanted to do. We come out, we're fresh, ready to roll. Very methodical, very slow, right? Second possession, we come out a little bit more up tempo. We start to get a little tired, right? So Brandon Yates is trying to keep up that tempo, get the line reset, identify, snap the ball, right? And I think that that's what our offense is built to do. I think that that's what we're trying to do is get them to a point where we're like, okay, boom, big play, get set, talk about it for a second, go again. And I think when he was fresh, it was working, but I think that it's gotten to the point where we're trying to oh, big play, let's get up and try to get another big play. And I think that that's when we're seeing bad snaps. I think he's getting tired, and I think that he's just getting sloppy with the snaps. And so it's just throwing off the pace of absolutely everything. And I think it's gotten everybody frustrated. And so I think they need to take a second, and I think they need to slow down. Okay, we're down 7. Let's get a touchdown going into halftime. Let's get it even. Let's eat up this clock. Let's get down there and score. Then let's come out of halftime, 0-0 ball game. Let's get back to what we were doing, controlling the clock, running the ball, getting good downhill football, and chunks. We got to get back to what we were doing in the first quarter. It feels like we kind of try to speed up a little bit. We're we're like the first possession. I mean, the first possession, we're going slow, methodical, boom, bang, 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 run, small pass, run. Not too far off from where right now, 3rd and 4, 3rd and 1's where you want to be. But all of a sudden, the last few possessions, it's we hit a big pass, run down the field. Oh, let's get a run in, and then, let's hit another pass, and it's just a little bit more of that tempo of let's kind of drive it down the field. And I think it's tiresome, and I think that it's wearing on the offense, especially the line at the center position. Gotta go talk about it. Papa Beck getting honored, Hall of Fame. Yeah, Don Nealon there. Absolutely. Can't say what all he's done for our program. Absolutely phenomenal Mountaineer. Proud to be associated with the man. Up top's looking good. Garrett Green with his feet, though, probably looks promising here. Now we're going to throw. We're going to hit Cole Taylor. Cole Taylor with the big play. Hold on to the ball, though. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's good coaching right there. You come out of that 2-minute break. One last cast. Secretly low. Let me get my man. Oh, never Cheyenne, then. Love my baby. Gotta get that big guy going. One last cast. Secretly loves WVU. Andrew Schiffbauer. Yeah, see, and I think that this is evident right here. Like, we get one good play and we get some motion in the chat. You gotta get some excitement. You gotta get some chunks. You gotta get some movement. That was a big play. Yeah, Cole Taylor been big this game. Tight ends have, I think, made 3 of the 7 catches that Garrett Green's thrown so far. Had so far. So big there. Big stat there. Keep the tight ends involved. Let's get them back involved. Let's get back to running the ball. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. Man. If that Rodney Gallagher catch would have been ruled, if that Rodney Gallagher ball would have been ruled a catch, man, that would have sent the house. Change this game. Come on.
He's been out for 2 weeks. And they got Darren Porter back, but I think they played so well a week ago. It's like, hey, let's get some reps. He needs to be in the football game because he responded in a big
Come on, like I said, this is where we shine at, though. It's supposed to be a 2-minute offense, so everybody's excited about, well, hey, why don't we run this whole game? Snaps are on point, though. Picking up the blitz right. Good pass. Traylon Ray getting out of bounds. Yeah. Excellent. Absolutely phenomenal. He's in his element. You keep putting that ball in his hands. You keep getting that snap down. We're good. Touchdown by half. Thanks, Shy. Love that. Touchdown by half. Let's go. Yeah, I agree we need a score. Yeah, going into halftime, you have to. You can't go down into the half 14-7. Got to absolutely score here. Beautiful co-host, Steven. I hope you're having a wonderful time. You and your Papa and Jordan. Miss you guys. Wish you were here with me. Holding it down in the fort. Let's go. Yeah, this looks like a more confident offense. Let's go put the ball in his hands, though. There we go. Look at that. Confident, smooth catch. I'm not going to lie. I thought that ball hit him in the chest and bounced out. Timeout. Look at those two communicating. Is that a Garrett Green to Traylon Ray touchdown I'm hearing? Is that a Garrett Green to Traylon Ray touchdown I'm hearing? Might be. It might be. Let's get back to chat a little bit. Hey, that's when we scoring. I got to know. We have to score before going into half. We all got to believe that we're scoring going into half, right? It's Garrett Green. That's 2-minute Green right there. 2-minute Green scoring every time. Look at that beautiful blackout, except for those lamos in the blue and yellow. Excellent. Perfectly acceptable. Great, TJ Donaldson. Excellent. Let him know. He talks some ish after that. You can tell. Traylon Ray is going to capitalize it in the hands. Let's go wide mile. We got some blood on the field. Thomas Remack getting bloody. Tell those boys to cut their fingers. Cut those fingernails. Crowd is still in it. We need to, yeah, absolutely, Steve. And this is where we're at. That's what I was talking about. Even the fans here. It's like, chat's been dry. Chat's been dry. Chat don't believe. Chat some posers. Chat some posers. We running the ball. CJ Donaldson taking it to the house. Come on, chat. We got to know it's going to be a touchdown, fans. Got to know it's going to be a touchdown. Absolutely need to score. 2-minute Green all day. Taking another timeout. These are good timeouts. People like to harp on Neil Brown about his timeouts. Stuff like these are good. You're trying to score. Get your offense right. You're not going to need these timeouts. I don't care what Target has to say. Whew, y'all. Like I said, that 4 minutes going into halftime. Iowa State took their time, ate up time on that drive, got in there and scored. 2-minute green. We got to answer. You don't answer here, you're losing momentum. Like Steven said, fans are still in it. But boy, you really want to go into that half. Like I said, at this point, you're wanting to be able to score to extend your lead. Now, like I said, you're trying to play to catch up. It's not the same. You have to score here. You're now in a have-to situation. Let's go, John Jaquez. John Jaquez, this right here, this comment right here is why we're about to make this 3rd and 2. Right now, this is why we're about to score a touchdown, actually. Action. Honestly, I think you just got to throw that. You throw an interception. You give them 35 seconds left to go. But tough. Definitely got to get your field goal here. Got to get 3. Have to get something. Michael Hayes, brother, you better get this one. You missed 2 in a row. That's crushing. Right now, this game has come down to snaps and special teams. Come on, Michael. Come on, Michael. I believe. Good. Right down the center. Put it out the end zone. Let's go to half. Ooh, sorry about that, y'all. You probably should pop my jaw. Noise, Jock Shaquille says. Sorry for saying your name, by the way, though. Wrong, by the way. Never claimed to be perfect. Yeah, I mean, so really you look at it, we could be down right now 14-13. Missing a field goal is tough. But the offense has played well outside of a couple drives. Defense, a couple big plays. Actually, one broken assignment, and then Iowa State did have a really nice drive. They manufactured it well, dinked and dunked us down the field, and just got into the end zone without being touched from 20 yards out. So, biggest thing, it seems like we may have gotten the snapping fixed. I really think that if we get that resolved, we got a chance to get this thing back on track. I think if the offense gets humming again, I think that resolves some of the issues that the defense is going through. And we got a chance to really compete in this game, though. Not where you wanted to be, though, as a Mountaineer. Up 7-0, first possession, hold them to nothing, have a chance to go up 2 possessions, settling for a field goal and missing, it's bad. Cost you a game. And you're going to have a chance to return it. What are we doing? Chris Anderson's losing his mind right now. I don't know. You're Iowa State. You've had a good job. I mean, you've done a good job of beating West Virginia's defense at this point. 26 seconds. I think Matt Campbell's going to get a little frisky. I think Matt Campbell's going to try to get a field goal out of this. I think he's going to try to extend it to a 1-touchdown game. Oh, Matt Campbell just said some naughty words. I think the lights just went off for a second. Good. That's good defense. That's good defense. I bet Neil Brown just about had a heart attack with him turning the lights off for a second. He's like, if you guys get me a gosh darn penalty, I'm going to lose my mind. Oh, congratulations to Cheyenne's cousin Danielle, who got engaged. I'm sure she's not listening, but hey, congratulations. TJ Jackson getting held all day. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Cool. You absolutely can't let them score 1.5 here. You let them score. This is a failure on the defense. Fire the defensive coordinator. Jordan Leslie, you let them score. 10 seconds left to go. Fire you. You top that on top of the Houston interception where your boys aren't ready. I mean, the Houston Hail Mary. Can't let people score in scenarios like this. Unacceptable. No. You got to take a shot for it. Hail Mary. Hail Mary coming up. Hail Mary coming up. Seven Nation Army going? Okay. So it's still big. This here is huge. You get a chance to go into halftime. Yes, Iowa State gets the ball coming out of half. We did well the first possession coming out, our script into their script. You come out of halftime, you score a touchdown, and you're able to go up. I think that gets the momentum back going. Right? So not allowing a touchdown here is huge. Because if anything, gives the fans something to get excited about. You just got a field goal. You scored going into the half. You made a big stop, didn't let them score. Went into the half. You can come out, build upon that, get the lead, and roll. Yep. Timeout.
Sanders will be playing later tonight, as will Travis Hunter. But anytime you see this kind of play, whether it's the end of a half or the end of a game, I guarantee you, in every practice, everywhere,
Look at Neil Brown putting his tight end out for the Hail Mary attempt. Don't let something stupid happen. Don't let something stupid happen. You can't let something stupid happen in the scenario. You get a sack. That's how you go into the half. Now you got momentum. You said, "Oh, I'm going to kick a field goal. I'm going to get some points. I'm going to come out. I'm going to stop you. I'm going to get a sack. I'm going to put your quarterback down. We're going to go into this half. We're going to come back out. We're going to stop you, get the ball back, score, and roll." With that going on, Mountaineers halftime. Tell me your thoughts. How we feeling, everybody? I'm going to sit here. We're going to have dinner with Brad. You guys are going to send me your questions, your thoughts, your opinions. We're going to talk about it. Mountaineers at the halftime. Down 14-10. 14-10 down. Oh. A little show and tell while you guys are asking me questions, sending your thoughts, opinions, and everything. We're having a hamburger tonight. Hamburgers here come with onion rings. We got some cheddar cheese, a little bit of fries, ketchup. This is old, so it's going to be a little soggy and soft, but couldn't help how to watch the game. Oh, getting energy going. That was pressed by the sandwich. Yeah, so far, thoughts and opinions. Came out looking strong, and then kind of falling off. Got a little bit more mojo jojo going back there, going into halftime. Garrett Green continues to score. Wish we could have ended in a touchdown, but we'll take the field goal. Let me get back here, start where you got a table. Very cold. Need some napkins. Yeah, absolutely. Not to overshine that. For sure. Down 4 points against an 11th ranked undefeated team. Might be something to say, but I will say I am skeptical of all parties involved at this point. We have only beaten, both of us, the worst teams in the Big 12.
All right, I'm back. I'm distracted. Delicious burger. And I'm with you. Still cold, but still delicious. Yeah, so what do you guys think? Halftime score, West Virginia down 4 sending Ohio State. That'll be back and forth game. We can not ready to go. We'll show it afterwards. Some struggle smashes, not great. The offense, defense, side. West Virginia finds himself down 14-10. They did get some exciting stuff going. The football at the house, it's not pretty bad. So the fans there are still getting riled up, ready to go. I'm not trying to get another cold one. That's what we're talking about. It's 15. You're sitting there. Let's talk about it. Matt Dick says, has anyone heard the announcers love this? The team couldn't be playing more than what's going on right now. Yeah, I think that frequently happens. I'm not going to lie. I don't know why that is. I don't know if that's a thing. It definitely happens. Last week, I think we were on Fox as well. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just like it's an election team. Like right now, it's a better team. West Virginia was away last week. That's I don't know what it is. I don't know if you can believe in West Virginia. They're highly talented better team. Like I said, I almost said we better team last week. I was better team this week. Maybe switching towards the better team. I don't know. Since that happened to watch again. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to touch with you guys. Usually I'm very in touch with commentators and what's going on. But I'm lost. On to the next thing. We're doing a Adidas we're having a demos that I have to give you another day. But yeah, no, I definitely have noticed that as well. It has been a little bit of a turn off, but we don't need them. We just got to read on, mute them. Every time that's what a lot of the commentators. Honestly, if it's making trying to test it again. Oftentimes I'll find myself saying something and I'm not going to do that for I appreciate the participation, brother. Green, this is your hat. You have to run the ball more when it's not open. Quit chucking up prayers and trying to do it. Trying to do it. Yeah, I agree. I think characters come out and have a big bad. I think those, I think it's really hard to see what we got going on, and if he's not confident that he's doing it, I'm not confident that he's doing it. I think it is best football. Passes have been there, but since we're playing excellent. I want to mention again. They got some studs and back there in the higher stage back there. They're doing obviously the country. They've got 3 different defensive backs. That's not 2 interceptions. There's some ball hogs back there, and you got to remember that we're playing pretty well like that right now. Not that. Yeah, Darren Green's got to come out. He's got to take control of this kind of and I think for a lot of it, the defense is frustrating. You've got to get past Brandon Gates fast, and that's just fast. Brandon Gates has to get past him fast. Some people get frustrated on the field, and I think relates to that. But at the same time, you're a leader. You're a leader. And you're expected to do the line. That's not what that gives you. And if there are other teams you get frustrated by it, they're going to get frustrated by it. TJ Thompson got frustrated by it. You have to fight it issue. Realize who you are, what you've been doing all season, and take that. And this stuff, not now. All chances in the world. Get your shit right. Let's go play something. Maybe first down, 13 apiece. Pretty good. What do you guys think we're going to need to do to get into the second half? What do we need to do to close out this game? me, I think one of the biggest things we talked about in the first 4 minutes of that, the 4 minutes and a half, we got to come out and stop. Defense got to not have a great time. Cannot replicate that. Replicate that first possession in a row. Guys will get some pressure on lock their back. If you sit back in that time this way, yeah, time kind of like fitness apart. It's also
Oh, man. Yeah, I was saying, if you guys had a hard time hearing me, I was saying that Garrett Green definitely has to come out and have a big hat. As he goes, as he goes, he's gotten frustrated with the snaps, so he's got to put that behind him. He's got to look past it. He's got to get. When the rest of the teams, you get frustrated with that, they're going to get frustrated. And we can't have that right now. We need to settle down, get our offense in a groove, and know that we're capable of beating this team. We just play the ball that we know how to play. But we got some. Come on. Guess what we have to do to get back into the second half? That's going to be the most important thing to make sure that we win this game now. Come on. Some let's goes. Come on. I know Morgantown's pumping right now. Just chat. Right. What's going on here? That was from Tony Caridi. So it sounds like coming out, nothing crazy. Only kick off at least, yo. I just also want to note real quick, especially for those that know me, I just ate a whole barbecue burger with ketchup and fries while wearing a white shirt. Nothing. You try and do that. I dare you. Let's go, Mountaineers. Big one. This possession's it right here, y'all. We've talked about it the first 4 minutes. Got to come out and get a stop. Got to come out and show them we mean business. Can't come out here and get beat. First 4 minutes is coaching. They send motion. Rocco Beck looks right. Tosses it. We're there. Great tackle. Phenomenal tackle. Don't get up in his face. Don't get a dumb penalty. Get out of his face. Great play, though, Aiden Garnes. Great play. You got beat earlier today, but you've definitely redeemed yourself with a couple big plays after that. Love to see it. That DB room needs more and more and more of that. We need to see more of that as the years go through. We've been lacking that for years now. What up, y'all? Just so you know, please, hey, like, share, subscribe. Country Roads Webcast, just so you guys know, we do about 2 podcasts a week. We do a review of the game beforehand, a preview of the game coming up, and we always do a Q&A on Thursday. I've got 2 co-hosts, Jordan and Steven. We're all phenomenal. Big Mountaineer fans. This is the Mountaineer podcast for Mountaineers. We don't claim to be experts. We don't claim to be the end-all, know-all. We love Mountaineer football. We get on here as an outlet to talk to our Mountaineer friends, and it is an absolute pleasure to be here with all of you joining me in tonight for this Mountaineer game day. Saturday night, third quarter, 13 minutes and 50 seconds left to go. 3rd and 6. This is a massive third down for Mountaineers. We have to get a stop here. Let's go. Come on. Big stop. Big throw going deep, and he finds him short. Chop him down, but he gets the first. Losing your big tight end. They stretch you deep, throw it underneath. Huge third down play there for Iowa State. Defense doesn't get off the field. Very similar to the first possession of the game and one of the later possessions of the game where they went third down. Didn't convert on the first possession, converted on the second possession. So something to keep track of here as we go forward. Rocco Beck under center pitches it. We're there. TJ Jackson meets him in the hole, sits him down, and says, "Oh, who's your daddy?" "I'm your daddy." TJ Jackson, absolute monster. Been a pleasure to watch him this year. Absolute pleasure to watch you this year. Meets the block, sheds him, tosses him aside like the little boy that he is, lays him down. We've seen a lot of Reed Carrico this game. I wonder if he's playing well, if we're hurting in that linebacker room right now. If you didn't see, Reed Carrico was getting laid on there in the backfield. Don't worry about it. He was fine. Two high safeties. Rocco Beck's looking deep. We're there, though. Got heat. Got his feet. He's going to throw it up. He's throwing it away. Throwing it away. Great play defense. That's some pressure. That's what we need. Rocco Beck's gotten way too comfortable back here. This is where I come back to now. Another 3rd and long, y'all. 3rd and long. This has been one of West Virginia's Achilles heels for a while now. You absolutely cannot let them get a first down on this. We've talked about it the first time, the second time. We're coming back to a 3rd time. Biggest time coming out of halftime. Didn't get them last 3rd down. You have to get them this 3rd down. Letting them to get this 3rd down play, which is going to wear out your defense, and I guarantee you they will score. We have to stop them right here, right now. Some pressure. He doesn't know where to go with it. Ooh! Beautiful. Beautiful. Garnett Hollis was there. No contact, no flag, nothing better than I am better than you, and my hand is between you and that ball, and you shouldn't have let that happen. Beautiful. It's a big play, y'all. Now it's up to the offense. Solid snaps, easy drive. Let's get this lead back. Most importantly here, we got to play clean. Got to play clean. Can't get any dumb penalties. Can't get behind early. We got to get a good, consistent drive going. Brandon Yates has got to get good, solid snaps. Hand off the ball. Let's get the running backs back involved. They had a lot of energy in the beginning of the half. Haven't seen it since the first quarter. Get the air conditioning going. I'm getting hot in here. I'm getting too excited. I said, whew. How you feeling, chat? We're in this. Out of halftime, we got a chance to go up 3. Got to execute. GG, baby. That's where we count on you. This is where we count on you. Do a little score check in. How we looking everywhere else? Anybody got any interesting bets going on tonight? Anybody got any money on any interesting games that you found? Well, Tennessee's now taking the lead on Florida going into the 4th quarter. 10 minutes left to go. 9:42 to be exact. Ole Miss is still up on LSU, 17-13 with 14:33 left to go. Ohio State up on Oregon, but Oregon is 4th and 1, going for it, I think, on the 4th down inside their own territory right now. That's a real close game, and that's real big implications there at 2 and 3. Not so much for championship contention, but definitely for that Big Ten seed for a bye in the first week. Getting to that Big 12, that Big Ten championship. That's going to be really important this year. We're one of the latest games on tonight. How about that? Interesting. Yeah. Kansas State is yet to kick off yet. What is that? 10:15 Eastern Standard Time? I'm in Mountain Time right now, but that's a late kickoff. Let's go Kansas State on that. As you guys know, not big Colorado fans on this podcast. And then Boise State and Hawaii kicking off after that to cap off the end of the night. So no real crazy upsets today. A lot more calmer weekend as compared to the last couple weekends. Had a couple scares there with Alabama, close one right now with Ohio State and Oregon. Texas thoroughly handled Oklahoma earlier. Had a married couple earlier that came in. Husband was a Texas fan, wife was an Oklahoma fan. He said she would tear the bar down if they lost, so I hope it's still standing. Okay, Green, handoff. Caught. Not ready, not prepared. Not a good start. Don't want to get behind the sticks, like I said. Makes it hard second 12 when your whole game is you're wanting to run it. Garrett Green is 10 of 18 today, though, so he's, 52%, 53%? Not great. Make that one, though. Ooh, big hit on T. Ray, but he keeps going. He keeps his feet under him. Gets it out to almost a 40. Let's go. Big play by T. Ray there. Big throw by Garrett Green, too. Stand in the pocket, deliver. Love to see that. Oh, pick up. We'll jump off sides. Offense looks good. I mean, they only rushed 3, though. It's the offensive line. We can eat that all day. Please do more of that, Iowa State. Love that. Man, that's a big hit. Takes a big man to stand in there and take that. Ooh. Yeah, he didn't want that second hit, though. He said, I'm going to give you my backside. He said, I'm good. 11 of 19. Got to get that. Try to get that run game going again, or are we just going to stick to the pass? Yeah, run it, and they know it. Gene White don't care, though. Get him going again. Yeah, feed him again. Give him another one. He wants it. He's hungry. Give him a little screen. Give him something out in the flat. Let him work. Let him get shimmy with it. What we got going on here? 2nd and 5, third quarter, 10 minutes left to go. West Virginia trying to make a drive happen. Stopped Iowa State on their first possession out of halftime. Trying to really capitalize here coming out. 7 seconds left to go. They're in a rush. Garrett Green looks to take the ball. High snap, fumbled it. Garrett Green's ball on the ground. Tries to do something with it. He's got legs, though. Gets it taken down. Another high snap, not corrected. Unacceptable. Absolutely crush it. You're at 2nd and 5. Now you're at 2nd and 7. Quarterback's getting frustrated again. You got to change. Now. Yeah. I'm sorry, but you've got to make a change. You can't keep that in the game. Look at him. I mean, he can't. He's so frustrated. Take him out. Let him get a breath. He's going to do it again. It's happened all year. It's going to happen again. 3rd down and 7. Killed our drive. Garrett Green's have to do something with his legs. Has to make a forced errant throw. Not there. Fans are upset. They want a penalty. They want a flag. I don't know. It was a pass interference. Are they upset that Garrett didn't run with it? Yeah, held on to him. And you're forced to punt. Now you're leaning on your weak part of your team, which is the defense. This is never the position that you want to be in. We're not defensive strong. You never want to be in the position where you're relying on them to get a stop to keep you in the game. Then we almost trip and hit you as your kind of return man. All right, Mountaineer Nation. We talked about it. That's not a good start. That's not a good effort out of halftime. We got to get things corrected. High snaps again. Stuff like that kills your momentum, man. And I know that we're feeling it here. They've got to be feeling it there. Again, you didn't get it fixed at halftime. You have to make a change, right? Am I crazy in that? Do you guys think that we should change up our center? Or is it too risky at a time like this? You just got to keep him in there because he's your best player. I don't know. I might just be solo on that. I might be, absolutely in my bonkers mind to think that we might need to make a change at center. But, and if it's not Landing Livingston, then, let's try something else. But I don't know how you keep him at center at this point. He's got the oopsie. He's going to cost you the game. Without a doubt, is costing you the game to this point. And I love Brandon Yates. I think that he's been a phenomenal Mountaineer. And I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, but we've got to do something.
watch football without Tostitos. Looks just like them. Tostitos, the official chicken dip sponsor of the NFL. What do you think? What? I'm out of here.
Deals are happening now. It's time to shop. Get these fall candles for $5 each. This Barbie Dream Camper for $65. And so many more amazing deals.
Let's look at some stats here, kind of go over what we're looking at.
Add saving big to your cart. Shop Walmart deals now.
Subway is making foot-long snack in history. First, epic foot-long cookies, churros, and pretzels. Now, all new $3 foot-long dippers.
Is there a Hall of Fame for snacks?
Find your perfect foot-long snack at Subway.
Yeah, right now West Virginia only averaging 3.2 rushing yards per play. Iowa State, I mean, it's a pretty even game. Just keep shooting ourselves in the foot, man. Those high snaps are killing us. Rocco Beck's performing well, 12 of 18, 9.3 yards per pass. We have been getting some more pressure, though, so that I think that's going to be our answer in the second half here. So let's see if we can keep that going. Let's go, D. Relying on you now. Our offense can't even snap the ball, so hopefully you guys can do something. Let's go, D. Stepping up in there, they're running the ball. This running back's pretty good. I don't know what his name is, but he's pretty big. He's been running with authority, too. Run it again. We're there to beat him, but he still falls forward. Gets another 4 yards. That's tough. Iowa State's pushing out almost to 25 now. Defense coming good out of the half, though. So we definitely stepped up and played. Had 2 big third downs. Really came through. Iowa State's going 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Motions left to center. Rocco Beck takes a snap. Looks deep. Gets pressured. Throws it. Crossfield. Found him. Wide open. On even guards. It's just good throw. That's a tough throw. All the way across field. Cross your body. I don't know if Aiden Guards just doesn't have his head turned. Yeah. Just doesn't see it. Come on, D. Still no pressure yet. Rocco Beck's still been able to sit there. We've been getting late pressure, but it hasn't mattered. Bringing late linebackers hasn't been able to do it. I expect us to bring up some more pressure here. West Virginia shows pressure. Brings it. Hanson falls forward almost 9 yards. Yeah, West Virginia's getting beat up front now. Mountaineers, we need some magic. Let's go, baby. We need to get into this. I hope the fans are still bumping at the stadium. We need everything we can. We need noise. We need craziness. Hammer Russell, come on, baby. Stop at the hole. 2nd and 1. Anything's open. West Virginia sitting 1 back. Cover 1. Runs it to the left-hand side. Stop him, but he gets enough to get the first. All right, D. Ben, don't break. Let's go. Like I said, this has been our mentality all year, y'all. This is what we've got to inhibit. We're not stopping them, but we got to get to the point where we just can't let them score. We take a field goal now, keep it a 1-possession game, but you absolutely cannot let this get to a 10-point game right now. With the whoopsies that your offense has been having, they've not been able to show that they can move it since their first possession. You absolutely cannot let this get into a 2-possession game right now. Line up right on the other side of the 50, fake the handoff, looking deep, can't find him, gets pressured, throws it away. Good play. Now you're looking at 2nd and 10. That's where we want to be, right? Get them to where they're trying to force it deep. We can get some pressure in on them, maybe find a sack, right? Undefeated teams in conference play, West Virginia 2-0. Yeah, I think that this is our first time ever in the Big 12 starting 2-0. I think this is the first time in school history that we've done that. So that's an achievement of sorts. Definitely. And that's, good company to be in right now. BYU's been a stellar team this year. Texas Tech's been a surprise. Colorado don't like them, but they're definitely winning games right now. So Neil Brown just said that's bullshit. I don't know what he said that's bullshit about, but I agree it's bullshit. That's holding. It's really close. Who was talking about earlier about the commentating, like hating West Virginia? That's the stuff that's talking about. It's really close. Really close. Really close to holding. It's that stuff. Okay, Iowa State's forced to take a timeout. We'll take it. Close game like this, stuff like that matters. All right, come on, Mountaineers. Tell me how you're feeling. Everybody's speechless. Come on now. Come on. We got to believe we can get back into this. We got to believe that no Browns going to get this turned around. Like I said, we get this. Just need to focus on getting a stop on defense.
Checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for both ticket safety and footprints. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Does anybody got any family at the game today? I'll say Jordan, Steven at the game today. I said I got a couple other close friends at the game today. Saw quite a few tickets available. I'll say they were. I didn't think that they were that expensive, but I heard a lot of fans on Twitter talk about that they were too expensive. That West Virginia should have had them and had the price, and more people would have bought them. Anybody out there out today not go because of the price? I guess what about the ticket prices? Because I know West Virginia's like last few years have been one of the most expensive tickets in the country, which has made it really hard to go to games. I mean, I usually go to about one game a year. I try to pick out one of the bigger games. This year I went to the Penn State game. And it was incredibly expensive. I loved it. I mean, it was not the best game experience, hot day, 2-hour rain delay. But, I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like $80 is not a horrible bet if you're doing Lever Bowl, but I definitely think that West Virginia tickets for some reason are outrageously priced. But could just be, high demand, low supply. Maybe we should add some more seats in.
While other sauces rush, we take it slow. Simmering sweet Italian tomatoes and open kettles. Slow is good. Unless face to face with a linebacker. Rayo's homemade, make every day delicious.
I will say, I thought that the 304 pass was really interesting. I really think that that's what's in my future coming up. Because I also think that it's a little fun to be in a different section every time. I wish maybe that they had like a next level version of it where maybe, you pay a little bit more, maybe you're guaranteed better seats. I don't know. But at that point, just donate, right? If you want to guarantee better seats, that's a little bit ridiculous to hold them to the last minute. But 304 definitely sounded interesting. I think that that's probably what I'm going to look into next year, or when I get to a point where I can attend home games a little bit more frequently. I would love to go to all of them. But like I said, financially, it just makes it tough. Rocket Bet looks back, screen pass, makes a heck of a spin, but gets caught up. There we go. Look at another third and long. Big third down, y'all. Big third down. Let's get loud, Mountaineers. I need the fans to get crazy right now. We need some juice. We need some juice. Come on. Juice time, y'all. Big stop here. We're about to get a big stop here, and we're going on a drive, right? We're staying in now. We're invested. It's about to get out of the third quarter into the fourth quarter. We're getting into the end game. We got to get juiced. I don't like it. I don't like where we're at. I don't like where you're at. You're not excited enough. We're not in this game enough. We got to win this, okay? Big stop here. 3rd and 8. Have to win it. Let's go. Big stop. Big stop. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Light pressure. Getting to him. He's looking. He can't find him. Throws it out of bounds. I see a flag. Is it a holding? Clipping. Come on. Give it to me. This is it. That's our ball. Give it to me. 4th down. Let's go, Mountaineers. It's 4th down. We got to get in this. If you're not in this, how are they going to get in this? Come on now, Mountaineers. All you have to do is get excited. That's your whole goal. These guys practice all year. These guys train all year. They dedicate their whole entire youth to this. All you have to do is get excited. That's all you have to do. Let's go. Garrett Green. Who said it earlier? Where was it? Matt Dix. This is what you said. Garrett Green, this is your half. You got another chance. We came out and we spoiled those 4 minutes coming out of half. Spoiled them. But so did Iowa State. You got another chance to go out here and take the lead. You have to do it. Garrett Green, you have to do it. I know you're listening to me right now. I'm wired into the mic. Garrett Green. Do it now. This is when it's got to happen. Because if you don't get those fans ignited before the fourth quarter, Iowa State's going to find a way to make sure that they don't get ignited. You got to do it now. So let's go, Mountaineers. This is a big possession. Huge possession. I swear to God, if we come out and we snap the ball over his head, I will go destroy Bourbon Street. Ooh, let's go. Let's go. In fact, I want to see us, Neil Brown, you need to change your pace. I want to see us come out and just absolutely bomb this bitty deep to Hudson Clement, 30, 40 yards. I want to see Garrett Green come out pissed and say, I'm so tired of not scoring. I have not scored enough today. I need to score. Ooh, come on, GG. Come on. Come on, Liberty Mutual. This is it right here. You got 89 yards. There we go. That's a big boy. That's a big boy. Let's go, Cole Taylor. Big game for you today. Yeah, tell him. Tell him. He said, I've been here all day. Where you been? Let's go, Cole. Come on. 2nd and 2, GG. Look at him. Death stare. CJ Donaldson right here, 8 yards. Give it to me. I want CJ Donaldson for 8 yards right here. Give it to me. Come on. Let's go, O. Come on. I'll take CJ Donaldson for 4. Give me 5. I'll take 6. It's only about 3 or 4, but we'll take it. First down is a first down. WVU. First down. Getting that first down is important, too. Real important. Another high snap. But look, that timing was so much closer, and that pass was so crisp. Let's go. Cole Taylor, man, he's really shown up to be a big wide receiver this year. I heard a guy from LSU over the summer on a podcast joking about Cole Taylor. He's like, oh, Cole Taylor was your best wide receiver last year. I was like, dude, he has really cemented himself as a solid option to the pass game. I mean, I'd be the first to say that we're a run-first offense, but so other people don't get catches as much. Oh my gosh, another high pass. Doesn't matter. Mistake eraser. That's not a design play, though. That's not a design play. Clean it up. Green's like, you snapped it high again. Gotta change it. You gotta change it. I'm sorry. How do you keep him in there? How do you keep him in there? Literally takes one of them to kill everything you got going right now. Everything you have going right now could be killed with one bad snap. CJ Donaldson lays the boom. Lays the boom. He said, you're going to fill this 4 yards that I just paid for. 2, 3, 4. And there's been at least another 2 that have been high. Unacceptable, man. Unacceptable. 2 and 6, though. Brandon Yates, get the snap down. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Pick was bad. Interception was bad. Not good at all. Keeping your center in there is unacceptable. How can you run an offense when you're worried about every snap hitting your hands? You can't. You can't do it. Defense, thank you. Thank God defense has gotten it right in the second half so far. They've bent. They haven't broken. Let's go. They have come back and helped keep this a game. Huge 3rd and 8. Have to get a stop here. Rockenbeck drops back, finds a wide receiver, beats him on an out route. Been beating him all day there. Oh, shot in the gut, y'all. Absolutely. When you need a chance to stop him, get a backed up 3rd and 8. I'm sorry, I'm at a loss for words here. I'm probably horrible to listen to at the moment because I'm just so flabbergasted by what's going on the offensive side. Anyway, Iowa State lines up close to the 50-yard line. They snap it back. Rocco Beck. WVU gets pressure, tries to get an interception, lets open a wide receiver. He's going to take it down inside the West Virginia 20-yard line. Iowa State's in the red zone. Oof. Iowa State tries to get a hurry up. They're going to try to score before the end of the 3rd quarter. Iowa State threatening to go up 21-10. West Virginia is trying to find answers. Got to get something going, y'all. We absolutely can't allow a score. Have to only allow a field goal here. Anything more is just going to be tough. And I don't mean that like physically. Like the team definitely has all the potential in the world to get that turned around, but you have not shown that you've gotten anything fixed since the first 5 minutes in the first quarter. Since then, everything's gone downhill. Nothing's been good. Nothing's worked. Snaps have crippled us. Our defense is trying, but letting up big plays, which is also killer because it's like you're giving your full effort for 5-6 plays in a drive, get it to a 3rd and long, and all of a sudden you just get beat on an out route again, and you're stuck for another 4 downs. It's tough. I can't watch this. Jack Quest says, yeah. That's all right. Only still 4 points behind. That's the thing you do. Where defense is showing up in the second half. Yeah, our center sucks right now, like James. Yeah, it's Brandon Yates has struggled all day. I would argue he's probably struggled all year. This has not been something that's just happened today. You go back against Penn State, we had 3 bad snaps. They said it was Garrett Green. They said it was the timing. I don't. I think that it was our center play. I think other games we've seen high snaps. I don't think that we've seen anything get this wild and out of control. But again, this is the first time that Brandon Yates has had somebody in front of his nose all year. Iowa State's playing a true 3-3-5, which means they've got somebody lined up in front of him all the time, which is not something that's normal for a center. So he's just like responsible for somebody punching him in his mouth the second he snaps the ball. And being somebody that's been in that position before, it's tough, especially when you're doing it at a Division I level in FBS. So I'm sure none of us could do any better. But at that point, again, I said that I would take a second stringer right now, giving up protection, giving up blocks, and getting the quarterback the ball in his hands, as opposed to the quarterback having to worry if the ball ever hits his hands. Because he might be able to deal with a missed block, but he cannot deal with a ball that is bouncing out of his hands and onto the ground. But I'll say probably a lot of people didn't come into this game thinking that it was going to be a defensive slugger fest, though. 14-10 going into the fourth quarter. I wouldn't have guessed that. My guess was 42-35, so I don't think we're getting anywhere close to that today. Don't think it's happening. Again. Rockerbeck hands it off. They run it. Big gap. Gets up another 7 yards, falling backwards down to the West Virginia 10-yard line. Yeah, Iowa State has just been able to do this all night when they've been successful. Is just kind of like a mixed offense of intermediate passes and runs. They're getting about 8-9 yards a play just by falling forward. So, West Virginia's interior defense has not held up, but somehow we've kept them from scoring because this comes down to, again, bend, don't break. Can't let up a touchdown here. Come on, D. Can't let up a touchdown here. This is striking range. They're going to choose to run it again. We're there. Big stop. 3rd and 3. Guys, this is a huge 3rd down. Iowa State's got a chance to get a first down if they draw an offside. You got to be conscious of that. They only need about 4, for a first down. So you got to cover all different routes. You got to cover the end zone. You got to cover 4 and in. Massive 3rd down. Let's go, D. Let's go, D. You guys have kept us in it all night. Come on. You got me believing in you if you get a stop here. I believe in you. Give me a random ass pick 6. Give me something crazy. Let me lose my mind. Rocco Beck. No. Like I said, all I needed was 4. Bending. Yeah, just good offensive play. Rocco Beck taking it into his own hands, getting the first down. First and goal, Iowa State. Number 11, Iowa State looking to increase their lead to 21. Up to 11, sorry. Matt's not feeling it tonight. Choose to run it again. It's been successful all night, so I don't blame them for going to it. West Virginia's there to stop it. Going to be looking at a 2nd and 5. 2nd and goal from the 5. Let's go, T. Bending. Sean Martin's down. That's not good. That's captain of your defense. Bluefield, hometown kid.
Take a look at the tight end right here. He misses the block. He had that left ankle taped, right? He misses this block.
Wonderful play by Tyler Bradley. Like you guys said, it's the tackle missing his block, not Tyron Bradley beating a tackle. It's the kind of comments that we're talking about. Oh, wow. Didn't know that. Tyron Bradley didn't have either one of his parents growing up, save with his grandmother. Been a wonderful player for Mountaineers, though. It's been a real pleasant surprise. I am obviously a big fan. First name being Bradley, but all right, D. This is huge. Second and goal. Massive. Crucial here to not let them score a touchdown. Rocketback takes it into his own hands again. Who else but Tyron Bradley? Oh, no, DJ Jackson. Let's go. He's really been getting double teamed all night. Glad to see him finally get some action. Defense. Bending. Let's go. This is huge. All right, let's get them out here, fans. We got to get into it, too. Big third down for them. Big third down for us, too. James Weekly says that Neil Brown needs to work on tackling. I think that we've worked on it a bunch. Hasn't made us any better. I don't know. We have been a little bit better this year compared to the last few years, but third and goal. Rocketback looks. Wants to fire. Gets pressure. Can't find him. Throws it out of the end zone. What? You're kidding. You're joking. Shut up. Come on, defense. Bend. Killer. Stuff like that's killer. Absolute dagger to the heart. And I mean, Neil Brown's crashing right now. Shut the hell up.
And he knew it. And those 50-50 calls will add up over time.
Neil Brown's heated. Played excellent. Defense played excellent there. And just absolutely. And again, now we're getting back into the commentators. They're getting way too down. And I agree, y'all. This has been. But like I said, maybe they're just preaching to the not underdog. They're preaching to the one that's expected to win. Game's not over, y'all. There's a lot of football to be played. There's a lot of football to be played. If I'm an Iowa State fan, I'm not overly confident. I mean, maybe because their offense, the opposing offense can't even snap the ball. But who said bad tackling just a second ago? Tough. You played such great defense there inside the red zone. I mean, they were at first and goal at the 5. And you held them. And then I guess you held them, actually. So I can't, Alan Harris, I can't show the TV or I can get banned. I apologize for that.
I'm surprised for you. Feast your eyes on this. I want to feel this feeling again and again. How bad do you want to hold it?
Try's starting to get a little bit more busy here in the fourth quarter here. All right, let's get yeah. Alice Heron, you're absolutely show TV. I can't. I'm sorry. I'll get kicked off of here for copyright issues. Sorry about that. Tyler Garner says this team has no heart, bro. I disagree. I think that the team has heart. I think they got all the right intentions, but I think that there's just little things that have crippled this game. I think that I mean, if you guys have been here, I've talked about it. It's this snapping issue that's what has killed us. It's not been the heart. I think you're seeing people get frustrated and they're giving their whole effort, but when you have to play the whole game not knowing if the ball's going to hit your hands, how are you supposed to play any normal game? And so I disagree. I think the team has heart. I think even if they lost this game, I don't think you'd see them give up. I still think that this is a team that can easily get 8-9 wins for sure. You gotta see that this is a team that's also playing against the 11th ranked. And I did hound on them earlier for being for only beating the worst teams in the Big 12, but so have we, right? But this is the ranked number 11 team in the country. They're 5-0 for a reason. Rocco Becht is a heck of a quarterback, and they played a good game. But we've also played enough to compete in this. And, there's still things that have killed us. And so James Weekly, I'm not going to – I guess again. Honey Teddy could have played better. Yeah, probably. But to be honest, he was the only really receiver doing anything, and so they probably focused on him, and that's probably the only reason that Traylon Ray even got a couple catches. So I would say that they probably focused in on Hudson Clement, and that's why we've seen Traylon Ray make a few more catches right now too. I think that I would say Hudson Clement's probably playing the best out of all of our receivers. They've just been forced to focus him. Oh, got to score a touchdown fast here, y'all. Phil, you got to come out and make it quick. Oh, you mean it's in a yeah. I mean, at this point, like I said, I don't know why we're not playing Landon Livingston. This is costing you a game, and that to me is just like you've heard me. I'm not going to preach about it anymore about the center play. If he chooses to leave him in, then that's on him. I'm not going to sit here and talk about it anymore. We can talk about it at the end of the game, but I'm over it. I'm not going to talk about it because I've complained too much. There we go, John. Please don't forget, we got Garrett Green, y'all. One big play. This is back to a 4-point game. Defense has shown that they can keep us in it. So if we can get a score here, then we got a chance to get the ball back, and that's what matters most. But right now, offense, didn't think I would say that coming into this game. If you guys watched our preview into this game, you'll know that I said that I thought that the game was going to be won with their defense. I mean, our defense versus their offense, and absolutely not. This game has all come down to our offense not being able to execute. Jaheim White gets the ball. No, Garrett Green keeps it, gets stopped up 3 yards. Jaheim White would have been better to keep that ball. West Virginia lines up, gets things back going. 2nd and 8, fourth quarter, 11 minutes, 45 seconds and counting. Iowa State leads 21-10. Garrett Green's had an iffy night, throwing a little bit over 50% with 1 interception, no touchdowns. Looking deep, can't find anybody using his feet, still looking, throws an interception. West Virginia's now falling apart. Garrett Green, who only threw 4 interceptions of all of last year, has now thrown 6 interceptions in the first half of the year this year. And I mean, it wasn't even close to being to a Mountaineer wide receiver. It wasn't even close. Yeah, West Virginia's not been able to get back to the running game at all this second half, let alone, I mean, probably after the second quarter, they've not been able to run the ball. Defense still showing up. Let's go, D. Asani Redwood having a heck of a game. There's been one real shining spot to this game so far. West Virginia desperately needs some stops here to get something going, and even at that point, we need a miracle at offense at this point to even try to sniff a comeback. 11 minutes left to go. West Virginia down 11. 2nd and 10 for Iowa State at their own. Oh, sorry, at our 33-yard line. Rockerback takes a snap. They hand it off. Stuffed. Josiah Trotter absolutely creams him up in the hole. All right, Iowa State defense came out quick. I mean, less than a minute. I mean, maybe 2 minutes. Defense gets us a chance to get the ball back. If the defense gets the ball back here and the offense can't do something, we should be fuming. This offense is not shown to be this weak all year. And again, I say that you've got to do something different at this point. I mean, if I'm not even gonna say it. Well, let's focus on defense. Let's go, D. 3rd down and 9. This is huge. Tries to get some pressure, finds him underneath, been there all day, but doesn't get it the first down. Scary fake punt scenario here. This is scary fake punt situation here. Yeah, we talked about this. We said it was Garrett Green's half, and I would say, like I said, oh, they're coming out. They're going for it. Iowa State's going for it. Wait a minute. Y'all, wait a minute. They're trying to get us to jump off sides. They're just trying to get us to jump off sides. Let's get some of the chat, y'all. I'm sorry, I've been neglecting you. We kind of gotten a little bit more busy here, a little bit in. Yeah, you said you did the same thing. You get bad under pressure, yeah. And we've gotten away from the run, and it's killed us because we feel like we have to come back, and we forgot that the run game's our strength. We were kind of crushing it at the beginning. I've not been able to get it back since. It's going to be tough to come back from that, says John Jaquise. Yeah, it could be. Though I will say we get one touchdown, and then all it takes is a two-minute drive from Garrett Green to win the game. So this possession here is important to get a touchdown. 3rd down, big go. Let's go. Iowa State needs to what? Lose? I think so too. Let's see the Penn State game. No Brown call timeout. I disagree. I think he's doing good so far. I think that this is going to come down to where there's going to be a few possession, probably touchdowns traded. I wouldn't be surprised if they hits up into the high 20s real quick for everybody. Green sucks. Dang, Pokemon kid. It's not been his fault tonight. The 2 picks, yeah, probably his fault. But again, center play, talked about it. We can talk about it at the end. Oh, we're still going for it. Give it to Rocco Becht again. Just take their heart away. Kiss my left butt cheek. Where the air pitches it. Absolutely amazing call. I love it. Crushing. Crushing. Defeating. Talk about a team win. There's 8 minutes left to go. You have no idea that could happen. That's what you guys are talking about. That stuff right there. This game's over at 8 minutes in. If you think an 11-point game's over at 8 minutes in, I know Iowa State's driving. I get that. Trust me. I'm feeling it. But you could throw a little out screen pick 6 in an instant. Yeah, absolutely. Offense has not shown up. No answer. West Virginia's been there. Defense has tried. Now you might be looking at a timeout. Whoever said timeout earlier, keeping up with you in the chat. Because, I mean, they really chugging time now. Because you're thinking possessions right now, 3 or 4 minutes apiece. You can get one, try to get a defensive stop and get another one. Last possession would have to be quick. Big 3rd down here, y'all. Let's go. Come on, D. Have to. Make it big. Give me the ball. Give me the ball, D. We're going to run it. Give me the ball. Can't stop him. You know it's coming. Know it's coming, and you can't stop him. We're going to let him eat the clock out from 30 yards in. Crazy. They're just not there. Not there. Know it's coming, and can't do anything about it.
Again, this time, Hanson, Riley, who's healthy again, the middle linebacker, led to the stop.
I just love to see the boys of Iowa State. I mean, they've done such a good job. Remember, they went down this game early, similar to what they did last. Now for a quarterback Campbell, you don't want to keep going down, right? You would love to start faster, but he has to be proud of the way.
I mean, even at this pace, we're going to be inside of what, 4 minutes, 5 minutes at least. Definitely. Now we're going to be like right outside of 4 minutes after they run another 2 plays. If they don't score a touchdown, they score a touchdown. This is fans walking out. We're jumping off sides. That's a senior.
Sometimes they do the fake snap, but that voice inflection really gets you. When you're really close to the ball, they usually say, well, how can you jump offside? You can see the ball, but you're the closest to the voice of the quarterback, and that's why you get the offside there.
You can tell that he is
It would take something miraculous at this point, y'all, to really stop this and get back into it. This dude has just been eating us alive all night. Third down, though. Not that it means much, even with the field goal. You make this a 2-touchdown game. West Virginia has not scored a touchdown since their first possession of the game. It's asking a lot to pull out, too, here at the very end of the game. And if they did, honestly, that would probably piss me off more. It would probably – scoring 2 touchdowns in the last 5 minutes of the game would probably make me more mad than anything else I've seen this game. Yeah. Third rushing touchdown. Goal rush, blackout. All the hype in the world. Night game on Fox. Stellar start. And just did nothing with it. Did nothing. Surrender, Cobra. Yeah, Handsome. It's just absolutely had our number all night. Yeah. All right, let's get into this a little bit here. We talked to some people in the chat. W ain't good. Your mama ain't good. It is what it is. Garrett, run the ball. Yeah, didn't really see any of that tonight. That was given when he was able to get the ball in his hands. Usually that's a first step. Iowa State is just better. Could be. I don't believe that was the case tonight. I think that we definitely beat ourselves. I don't think that Iowa State beat us. I think that Iowa State just didn't lose. I really, truly do. I think that we beat ourselves tonight, 100%. I'm not watching WVU more until they fire Neil Brown and his coaches. It's not going to happen at least till the end of the year, and I don't think it's happening after this game. I don't think a loss to Iowa State would really force their hand on anything. It's a top 11 team, I mean, it's something we definitely wanted to win, especially with it being the coal rush, meaning a lot to the Mountaineer fans. It makes it that much worse of a loss, and so I just don't know if this is indicative of exactly what. Because then you followed up, you said West Virginia won't win 5 games this year. I disagree. I think that we got a chance to win the game against Kansas State. I think that we got just as good a chance to win that game. This team is trying to embrace a 1-0 mentality, and that means looking off this loss too, if it's a loss. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be. But that's what they got to do is they got to look it off and look towards the rest of the year. It's just exactly what it is. Defense is horrible. Offense is worse. Again, I'm going to counteract that. Defense played good today. Ben didn't break. Had a few blown assignments, which I guess makes them bad, but they played better today than they played all year, which is not saying much, but they definitely are not the reason why we lost today. And they played much better than they have played all year. They actually played pretty good today. Offense is worse. Yeah, those snaps, unacceptable. I don't know how you keep your center in all game, and I've said that, and I'll just expand upon that for the last time. I don't know how you can have a center that snapped the ball out of the quarterback's hands at least 4 times tonight, and at least 6 times it got a little out of control. You kept him in the game. That never allowed your offense to ever be able to flow. You kneecapped your offense, you kneecapped your quarterback, and you were never able to get anything going. Once C.J. Donaldson got frustrated because he couldn't get a handoff, when we were cooking, because the ball got snapped over Garrett Green's head, killed us. Why you didn't change that, I don't know, and Neil Brown will have to answer for that in the post-game press conference. I don't know how somebody doesn't grill him to death about that, about, hey, why didn't you change your center? And he knows it's going to be coming, and I'm curious to see what his response is, and it's going to be something along the lines of, oh, well, you just don't have the people. Bullcrap. You have to try something. It's different than just like a wide receiver not being able to get open. You are actively every play setting your team behind by not allowing your quarterback to know if the ball is going to hit him in the hands. What's got to change? Something like I said, should have changed the center all game. Don't know why we didn't. They pissed around last week running the ball in the second half when they could have been honing their passing game. Could have been. Iowa State is the better offense for sure. They definitely have scored more points today, but they've also been helped out by a defense that got 2 big turnovers on our side of the field. So, again, our defense got drove on. They definitely moved the ball, but our defense didn't break. I would say that we didn't stop their offense, but we kept them from scoring. We have decent players, but I blame coaching. I mean, I think we've got a lot of talent, and I think that there is definitely a question when it comes to development of the talent. I think that there has been several players that you look at and you say that they have not reached their full potential. And so therefore, that's what I think. I don't get to watch them being coached every day, but like I said, coming out of quarters, not being able to play things, not having your things right after timeouts, not being able to make adjustments after halftime, not changing out your center, I blame that on coaching too. We have the players, coaching is the issue, definitely. Like I said, there's going to have to be some questions that are going to have to be answered in this halftime. Again, y'all, Neil Brown's not getting fired before the end of the season. They'll keep him. I wouldn't even be surprised if they kept him past the end of the season. I think there's still a lot of chance to win a lot of games this year. Iowa State's a good team, and we're going to have more chances in the future, y'all. Cohesion is not there. It's coaching, center mistakes, feel bad for him. And again, this was the first time he had somebody lined up in front of him all year. You guys got to remember that. Everybody else we play all year does not have a nose tackle that's going to line up right in front of the center. The center's forced to think a lot outside of the box already anyway with assignments, and having somebody pressure him from the second he snaps that ball is very intense. And that is not an excuse, but that is the reason that it happened tonight. To me, though, not giving any kind of solution to that problem is a problem. Yeah, Brown should take him out immediately. He should have at least the second he snapped it again and fumbled it out of halftime, they should have taken him out. They should have swapped him out. I think personally, again, I'm just a fan. I'm nobody special. What happens if we go below 7-5? If we go 6-6, he might get fired, but I think that 6-6, I think that they would make a change of defensive coordinator, and Ren Baker would give Neil Brown another chance to. They would scapegoat somebody out of the defense, and they would give Neil Brown one more year with a different defensive coordinator to get something figured out. But he will be here to the end of the season. 7-5, I think that he stays. Yeah, we might not even see a defensive coordinator change, to be honest. Fourth quarter, 4 minutes, 35 seconds left to go. 1st and 10. Garrett Green takes a snap, looks back, passes Hudson Clement open over the middle, gets shot down at the West Virginia 45-yard line. And West Virginia seems to be doing a little bit of hurry up, but definitely not moving with a ton of urgency. 32 seconds on the play clock, 4 minutes, 15 seconds left to go on the game clock. West Virginia's forced to take a timeout because their center is down on the ground with a cramp. What are you talking about? Oh, they're looking at the stripe and thinking it's 11. Shout out here, Jay Villian. Yeah, definitely. If Golden Blue Dude was here, Clowns here would be making an appearance. That's for sure. 100%. Shout out Golden Blue Dude. Man, RIP. A true pioneer, honestly, in the world of Mountaineer podcasting and Mountaineer social media. Guy definitely inspired me to want to get into podcasting. I loved his passion about Mountaineers and just, his Clowns here would be out tonight. He would be like, "No, Brown had me believing. Cold Rush, we were going to win." So do we all. Golden Blue Dude, so do we all. Garrett Green takes a pass, steps back, flags come out, offsides. West Virginia continues to shoot themselves in the foot. Honestly, not a horrendously bad penalty night. A few bad defensive penalties, but nothing. Thanks, Timothy, your brother. Glad to see you in here tonight. Not been a fun one that I thought it would be. Man, that first possession had a ton of hope. And then we have just not even shown up since. Garrett Green running on the ground, tosses it to Hudson Clement. It goes through his hands and out of bounds.
Next Friday night, the #1 team in America may be on Fox Friday night. Is that right? The Nets got it done against Ohio State. Against who? Ohio State. One more time? That would be the Buckeyes. One more time for a producer.
Not Fox. Absolutely holding on the offense. Traylon Ray gets crushed. It doesn't even matter. But you guys just hear Fox absolutely hawk 2-0ing Ohio State, calling them the potentially #1 team in the country. Texas just beat Oklahoma, who's ranked. I know Ohio State just beat Oregon, but come on now. Utah was good in the Pac-12, right? All right, can you guys hear me now? Can you guys still hear me? Oh, camera's a little. Oh. Give me a little. Garrett Green with his feet for the first time tonight. Make something happen. Try to get this to refocus. There we go. Garrett Green looking, passing. Offense in the last 3 minutes of the game decides to get their act together and start moving the ball. Snaps are hitting the hands of the quarterback. Surprise, surprise. Honestly thought we were going to win this game tonight. We definitely had a chance. Crumbling. Offensive line. Crumbling. Bruh, Tyler Garner says, "Bro, we need to freaking do better. You all are wearing the Cole Rush uniforms. Still play this every week. I don't care if Iowa's ranked." Yep. Well, I just don't know what happened. It seems like our offense is clicking out, and all of a sudden we're like, "Oh, we can go." And again, I think a big part of it's being able to snap the ball, which is crazy. Green costing the game. Doubt it. Green needs to be benched. I do think that Nico Marco probably could have had a better passing night tonight than Garrett Green did. I think Garrett Green definitely struggled in the passing game. But I think as at the end of it, I mean, our team goes as Garrett Green goes. You're never going to bench him. You're never going to take him out. He's just too much a part of your team. Taking him out would really, I think, crush the momentum and morale of what we got going on. Should have replaced the center. That's who we should have replaced.
There was no question of what I wanted to be. It was just a matter of how good I could get and how far I would go. At Ram, our calling is to build trucks. So when you find your call, nothing can stop you from answering. Welcome aboard! The greatest squares in the universe have come together to create the Wendy's Krabby Patty collab burger. Ready to learn more? I'm ready! It has Wendy's fresh, never frozen beef and a secret Krabby collab sauce. Tell me more. The patty is, wait for it.
Pokemon Kid says, "I'm sick of this coaching staff." Yeah, man. I think a lot of people do feel the same as you, but again, I don't think it's going to have any kind of movement anytime soon. I would say Neil Brown should be more of last year. That had me believing that this year could be different, but I definitely don't think that this team has played the same as last year's team did. I think that last year's team just played with more conviction. I think they played with more determination. I don't know why that's lacking this year, considering it's almost the exact same ball club. They've had everything in the world to be excited for, but have not executed. So. Also said, "I don't believe WVU wins 5 games. I think we win 5 games. I think we get there. I'm disappointed in this game. I think we could win 4 games at the end of the season. I think we could definitely get to 8 wins still. I'm disappointed in this game. Yeah, me too. I thought we really had a great chance tonight. I said this was going to be a very exciting game. Ended up being an incredibly frustrating game. I think that Steven's prediction going into the game was going to be turnover margin was a huge one. And boy, was that true. Turnover margin killed us. Their defense has been really good this year about getting turnovers, and they did it tonight as well. Call up Jimbo Fisher. No, Jimbo. Excuse me. Yeah, I think we have to go with somebody a little bit more fresh. We also had a center that knew how to stop the ball. True. Thibby is wearing its funeral uniforms for No Brown tonight. Is done here. No. Again, he's not getting fired for going 3-3. Going 2-1 in Big 12, just not happening. You had a center with the yips tonight. It's pretty obvious what happened. I will say this all the times I need to say this. I definitely think that there are some very, very tough questions that need to be asked about why he did not change out center. And I don't know if there's ever going to be an acceptable answer because I just think that was the wrong call the whole time. My man just came in and hit him directly in the knees. What an absolute word. I hope Baker fires the coaching staff. Getting your hopes up is not going to happen. I could coach better, says James Weekly. Somebody might pay you a couple $1 million to find out. Not going to get a holding on that one, though. West Virginia inside the goal line gets out. Mm-hmm. Everybody's just been frustrated. It's been a frustrating night from top to bottom. Everybody's been frustrated from every fan on here to every fan in Morgantown. Is that a holding call? Is that a holding call? I don't know. Chat, tell me, is that a holding call? Was it a holding call? If you do this, is it a holding call? Um, I don't know who the grounding calls they're talking about. I must have got lost in that. John Jacque says we need a new coach. What about that James Madison coach? I don't know too much about him, but I know James Madison has been a little bit better recently, so could be a potential. All two teams left that we could be is UCF and Baylor. I don't know. Again, I think we get up to 8 wins this year. I think Iowa State's a good team. It doesn't matter though if we can't figure out the snapping game. Jaheim White on the game that won the game against Baylor last year. Jaheim White on the wheel route, touchdown. West Virginia just needs 2 more touchdowns in 1 minute and 10 seconds in order to get back into the game. I'm sure West Virginia will go for 2 here to try to make it a 10-point game. Again, if West Virginia scores on a touchdown, I'll probably riot. It's just the way they lose these games. I don't know. I've never seen us lose a game by having a center with it yet. Actually, Penn State did happen. I lied. They won't. Kansas State won't. Arizona or Cincinnati or Texas Tech. I think that we could easily beat Arizona, Cincinnati. Maybe not Texas Tech. They've been playing good. We play good in Arizona too, by the way. Mountaineer in Japan via Bluefield here. Who are our options for a new coach? Hello, Mr. R. Powers. Thank you for tuning in from Japan. This podcast, if you didn't know, we're all from Mercer County, so definitely a homebody here. To be honest, I don't know. I'm not too deep into the coaching search. I've been pretty much set on focused on Brown. I don't think they're going to fire him until the end of the year if they did fire him. So have not gotten too ahead of myself yet because I think that's when all that kind of stuff happens. Somebody did mention the JMU coach earlier as a potential option, so that could be somebody to look into. I also feel like probably UNLV's coach right now. They've had a really good year. Though he might come in and offer kids money and then bail out on it. I ain't far from minute and 10 seconds. Might beat UFC. Might. Partner, I don't want you to forget we have seen some okay to pretty good football this year. Do not be blinded by what happened today from these yips. Be suspicious of why they stayed and continued. Onside kick action. I've seen crazier things.
Next week it's UCF. Texas Tech is not going to be easy. Neither one of those games are going to be easy. But they get them at home. Yep. They have to go to Kansas, Cincinnati, and Utah, and K-State probably doesn't close out.
Bounds. No, didn't hit 10 yards and went right out of bounds. Not very good. Pretty poor onside. Look at onside kick.
This you get Kansas State next week.
The dress says, "Can we replace Kansas State with Temple? We could roll the Owls." Oh no. I still think we have a chance against Kansas State next week. I don't think this was indicative of who our team is. I think that having a nose tackle got to our center, and I think that cost us the game. Now, well, I'm switched to the LSU game. LSU still playing? Oh yeah, LSU still leading. I mean, still behind. 7 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter of that game. Oregon ended up winning. Oregon ended up beating Ohio State. Wow. Down goes Ohio State. Plus, you're going to call it a timeout here. Kansas versus Colorado is also kicked off now. It's 9 minutes, 35 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Kansas State and Colorado tied at 7. All right, Pokemon Kid says this game was a disaster. WVU had it won, let it go throwing the ball. Definitely, once they got behind, they definitely tried to throw the ball more, and the running game just never got going back to the way it was that first possession. Iowa State's going to use their last time out. 3rd and 8. West Virginia's desperately trying to get the ball back with any kind of time to get an onside kick and a touchdown. Touchdown and an onside kick. James Lucas says his college football prediction was wrong. Yeah, mine too. I said we were going to win 42-35, and we were not even close to that. One last catch says WU is trash. Come on now. I don't believe so. Appalachian Paisano says not trash, just not all the way there yet. But I do think that in 6 years, we should probably be a little bit more closer to there yet. Timothy, good night, brother. Y'all catch it on the next live. Maybe we'll win the next game. Still think we win a bowl game, win or lose or draw. Let's go Mountaineers. Absolutely. Thank you, Timothy, brother. Appreciate you supporting the channel. I'm going to use this as a chance here to go ahead and say thank you guys for joining in. Smash that like button, hit the share, subscribe. We do podcasts twice a week, live show at least once a week. Me and my other two co-hosts, Jordan and Steven, they're at the game tonight. So definitely tune in. We're Mountaineer fans, talk about Mountaineer football, all about Mountaineers. So really nothing else. West Virginia Lizard last time out here at 56 seconds left to go. 4th and 3 for Iowa State. Talk later. Goodbye, Pokemon kids. See you next year. Don't have money to spend, sadly, yet, pretty much. I think it's a long stretch to be approaching a program like PSU. We're talking about one last cast, not on Pitt or Penn State's level. Yeah, Pitt's definitely Penn State's definitely way above us, and our knees aren't good enough to be on Pitt's level, so unfortunately not there yet. Iowa State lines up to go for it on 4th and 3 on the West Virginia side of the field, trying to seal this deal. Not even going to give West Virginia a chance to try to get the ball back and score a touchdown. Trying to draw them off sides again. We've jumped off sides. Oh, nope. They're going to snap the ball, look for a pass, throw it deep, catch it, goes into the corner. That's just icing on the cake, is what has been a frustrating day today for the West Virginia Mountaineers. Yeah, I think that's going to do it for the Mountaineers, y'all. Sadly, the Mountaineers will fall 28-16 as the Iowa State Cyclones nil out the last 30 seconds of the game clock to beat the Mountaineers and move on to 6-0 for the second time in school history as Matt Campbell and the Cyclones take down Neil Brown and the Mountaineers of Morgantown, West Virginia. Not the way that we thought it was going to go. Not what we wanted to see. A lot of questions to be asked, a lot of answers to be had. With that being said, can't leave you with much else, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate it. It's been a fun time with you guys, as always. Win or lose, we booze. Mountaineers, we always choose to keep on cheering on. Still be here when we come back against Kansas State at home, thinking that we're going to win by 2 touchdowns. So tune into the previews as we follow up. I'm sure we'll try to get the podcast out probably about Tuesday or Wednesday to recap this disappointing Iowa State loss, see what happened, and talk about how we feel with West Virginia going 3-3, year 6 of Neil Brown. With that, y'all, appreciate it. Have a good night, and let's go Mountaineers.